is what it is. But now I have it all set up, hopefully, to actually go there on next week. I think it is. Yeah, next week I get to go. Because I do need a cleaning. I need to get my teeth checked out. Because it's been a while since I've been to the dentist. And when I say a while, it's been a while. It's been during like it's been since the pandemic, 2020, pretty much. What's going on, mozzarella? What's going on, the fake ones? How is it? How is it? How are you doing this week? This week. I was going to say Monday, but it's Tuesday. It's on a Tuesday. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I was just talking about my freaking good appointment that I had yesterday, which is why I'm doing it today. Munchie Mondays today on a wrong day. Like I said, it's disappointing, but you know, can't be too mad at it. It's partially my fault that I put the wrong number in by a digit. So it's fine. It's fine. I was upset all day yesterday, but I got a tan out of it. That's all that matters, I guess. I got a tan out of it. But today we are making, how do you pronounce this? Moussaka. Moussaka. That is the Greek. It's like meat lasagna. So that is what we're going with today. Moussaka. You know what that is? You know what moussaka is? Because I didn't at all. Of all the things I chose, because like I wanted to choose something that is a little bit easier. Well, not easier, but something that I have not seen. Like I could have made like a gyro or some like seafood thing that you know Greece is kind of known for, like a lamb shank or something. But I decided, you know what? I'm gonna do something that people don't really eat. Like you go to like a Oakland Gyros or like a gyro shop out there. That's all you see. You don't really see it. It's pronounced Moussaka? No way. Crap. You're right. I can see that now. See, this is where the dyslexia kicks in. I'm sorry. It's the dyslexia. That's what I'm blaming, okay? The dyslexia kicked in, and I misplaced the U and the A. So, you know, I'm sorry. You're right. You're right, though. It is Moussaka. Moussaka. That's what I'm making. Moussaka. And I'm going to try to attempt to make, I don't even know how to spell this one, Galaktoboureko. Galaktoboureko. I don't have phyllo bread, so I'm going to have to try to make it, like, from scratch, which I suck at baking, and I'm not sure that's going to be, but we're going to try it. You think it's the American? No. Americans are stupid. Don't get me wrong. America's very bad when it comes to reading and literature and all that stuff. But also, it's just my dyslexia, bro. It's the dyslexia that kicks in. I do it all the time. But those are the two things I'm going to make today. I'm going to try my best. Baking is not my strong suit. And this recipe looks kind of complicated. Somewhat complicated, at least. So hopefully I don't mess it up too much. Otherwise, I'll just eat the Moussaka. Moussaka. Not Moussaka. Moussaka. Can't believe you for not knowing the last one. Yeah, that one is hard. Galaktoboureko. That one, even if I say it slow, it's hard to pronounce. It's like my last name, except it has more freaking consonants in it. Or syllables in it. All right. Actually, you know what? Let's just spin the wheel to start it off for next week, okay? So that we can get an idea of what we want to make next week. What are we making next week? Crap, it's on my other computer, isn't it? The wheel is on my other computer. Okay. I'll spin the wheel on Friday because I moved all of I separated my stream setup again. I have a separate kitchen setup and a separate like a desktop streaming setup now. You can kind of see it over there, but that's my room. It's not as empty with it as it used to be, but now it's like two separate computers, so not everything is connected. I have to transfer everything over. I think I transferred most of the things over, and I hope it is kind of fine. If it breaks again, I'm gonna have to do that. Hope not Belgium. You can't connect it because of exams. Well, we'll spin on Friday. I don't know who. Shior put Belgium on there, didn't he? Yeah, he got one of the best posters. You gotta stop. Stop. You can't see that from this angle. You can see the Luffy one that I bought at a Japanese festival here in Vegas. But the other one, look, it's blocked up. What's going on, bums? How you doing? It's not like the best, okay? It's like, okay. It's in there, okay? It's not hiding. It's censoring, okay? I cannot have one of my best characters like exposed like that, bro. I cannot. I just can't because I don't look at her that way. Like you guys keep saying it like she's my waifu or something. I don't see her as a waifu. No, she's just a good character. If there aren't any waifus in that anime, okay? It's the name of the game. If it was like, what's a good anime waifu that I'm trying to think. What is a good anime waifu? Anime waifus. You know, you take them sticky notes off at night. That's why it's right above my bed. Well, you know what I'm saying? Gotta have it there. There's Mamafu. Bro, act like he bought it for the character. Bro, I didn't buy it, first of all. The homie bought it, which I appreciate. But, like, it's not, I can't have her, like, exposed like that to the peoples. All right, I don't like the CBR.com waifus that they be having on here. My Valentine from Cowboy Bebop, she kind of waifu. Android 18, kind of waifu, I guess. Even though I guess she's an android, so she got the parts. That's why in your life you'll never touch anime. Look, anime culture is not for everybody. Trust me. There are incels. There are deplorables, gooners, whatever word you want to throw at them. There's a lot of them in the anime world. Trust me. Still, like, I can't even find any good. Look, I googled anime waifu, and why is there a guy in here? Didn't know Unc used the word gooner. Look, I know the word gooner because I watched TFT, and there is this team called Onic, right? Their team name is Onic. And then their handle that they use, or their hashtag thing that they use for their Twitter post was Go Onic. However, if you would Go and Onic together, it makes the word Goonic. So a lot of people thought they were Goonic. And a lot of people were making fun of them for it. And then the TFT casters were talking about it. That's how I learned about the word Gooner. What's going on, Lamar? How you doing? We in here for real. Oh, if a waifu, the chick from Rent a Girlfriend, that's a waifu. That's a good waifu. I don't know if you guys watch the Rent a Girlfriend, but they just got into like a very controversial part. But I did watch. Well, I didn't really watch it, but I read it and whatnot. The Chizuru Ichinose. She the coldest, the main. Okay, Mommy, what's her name? Mommy. The ex or whatever. She cold too, but she crazy. I'm not with the craziness. Oh, Rent the Girlfriend is 100% a Gooner show. It's 100% a Gooner show. It's literally like a girl that's a semi-prostitute that gets paid, and this guy fell in love with her, and he just happened to be her neighbor. And, like, they have a whole thing. But, yes, it's a very controversial show. But the main chick, she cold. Gilfs are where it's at. I'm trying to think of a Gilf. I can't think of... Tsunade isn't a Gilf because she doesn't have children, right? Like, what anime Gilfs are there in the world? All right, I'm going to start making this... phyllo bread, because I don't know how to make it. We have gotten so far as Gooner games also. What Gooner games are you playing? I guess Stellar Blade just came out, and I can see that's definitely a Gooner game. Not my type of game. But yeah, Gooner games are insane. What is that? What is that one with the guns and the jiggle figures? Infinity, not Infinity Nikki. Something Nikki where like they shoot the gun and there's so much jiggle figures and they hide behind. Yeah, yeah. That is so Gooner as well. Genshin Impact is somewhat of a Gooner game. They have really good art, but I can't really consider that as a Gooner game. But there's so many Gooner games out in the world nowadays. It's absurd, I tell you, absurd. You ain't playing. You sure you ain't playing? Seiko ISA. ISA. Is that from High School of the Dead? No. I'm trying to think who that is. ISA is a very common name. Oh! Shoot, you right. Don. Look, I don't remember her actual name. It's Momo's grandma. Momo's grandma is Code. You right. You right. She definitely a gil for sure. Bruh. Mozzarella out here trying to keep all of his Gooner games to himself. He know he be playing them Gooner games. All right, what do I need to put in here? Don't lie, bro. You saying these Gooner games are going out of hand? That means you play a few of them. You gotta be playing a few of them. Ain't no way. Don't try to hide it, man. It's okay. We accept all people here. Bums is out here saying that he likes gilfs. You know what I mean? That's his preference. So you know, we don't make fun of your tendencies. Sleepy likes furries. You know, everybody got their own preferences. Can't be mad at them. Can't be mad at them. Yes, we don't discriminate. The fuck, as the French would say. That's right. Look, we don't discriminate. You have your own. You can like whoever you like. All right. If you like playing Gooner games, you like playing Gooner games. I'm not gonna say nothing against you. Even my friends are joking now. The streamers. Joking about what? I'm being honest. Look, you can like some gilfs are really. Also, I'm old now. Like I might have to start hitting on some gilfs. You know what I mean? Sometimes you can't. Your options become slimmer when you get a little bit older. I'm gonna have to start hitting on some gilfs. Look, it is not a half naked woman if she's covered in post-its. Okay, she has post-its around her. They cover up her nasty parts. All right. And I know what sabao means. I learned what sabao meant. Didn't I explain what a sabao was last time? She's not naked. She's covered, okay? How do I make this? How much do I need of this? Phyllo bread. I could not find it like anywhere, so I have to freaking make it myself. And I'm so afraid I'm gonna mess it up. Okay, I don't know what this is. What is simp? What is simp? I don't know what that one is. You can't be using all kinds of. Some of them I get, bro. I'm in the culture. I'm understanding the culture here and there. But when you just throw like random words together, actually that's a lie. I'm pretty cultured when it comes to like black people's speech or Ebonics. Not black people, Ebonics, right? So when you put like acronyms, sometimes I can figure them out. But when you make up words like gooner and things like that, that's when it gets a little bit difficult. That one I cannot read. It's a little bit harder. Okay, see, look, I've been trying to stop cursing, if you guys remember, all right? So that much I don't remember, and I would not know. See, you used to be making stuff up now. These ones I ain't never heard of. I'm just gonna eyeball it, screw it. What is simyo then? Like some of these you can't even say. So like you wouldn't be able to do that in like normal speech. So how would you even get there? Like it makes no sense. Oh my god. Probably. I haven't seen May in a while actually. Maybe she's doing her exams as well. You only use in typing. Okay. How many of you guys are actually people who use like Twitch speak? Or I guess is it called Twitch? It's called Twitch speak. Twitch speak in like real life. Like people also don't like even as millennials don't oh shoot, that's a lot of salt. Whoops. Crap. Whoop. Messed that up. Like people don't use lol in real life. And if you do, it's pretty cringy to begin with. But there are some people who go like pog in real life, you know? Which is a little bit odd. But like, how many of you guys actually say that kind of stuff or do that kind of thing? There's no way that you guys actually do that. I need to warm up some water. Need 43 degrees Celsius water. You Lamau in real life? Ain't no way. Ain't no way you'd be like Lamau. I guess that one maybe. I can see that one being like sometimes you can use that, right? Some people do low, like L-U-L type of thing. I can see those. But still, it's like super cringy to use that, I feel. Could just be me. Could just be me. But people don't go like real people don't just say like pog, right? Ain't no way, right? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. I can barely speak English, and now you're trying to make me speak Twitch. And I don't even fully understand Twitch lingo, honestly. Like, if people are actually moving away from even that stuff, they're doing more like more acronyms. That I don't know. W is one that people do use in real life. That's Twitch speak. But did that actually come from Twitch speak, or was that more Ebonical before it became Twitch? Saying, "Show me your willy," like show me your willy. That sounds like sexual harassment to me. Oh. Okay. Willy, not welly. Only if you ugly. You right, actually. You're actually like 100% right on that, because a lot of times women find something not to be sexual harassment depending on how attractive you are. I can see that. You're right. White wine vinegar. And then the water. It's been clowned on the internet. Show me your willy. I still don't understand where would you even say that in the context? Like what context would you ever use that? What's half a third a cup of 33%? 33 of a third cup. That's what I'm going with. Just to throw it out. Okay. I can see that being a thing, because like me and my friends say some dumb stuff to each other all the time, actually. I'm glad that men these days can call your friends at night and tell each other that you love them and kiss them on the forehead before they go to sleep. You know, before that was not considered like something that you can do. Glad that it is more acceptable nowadays. I still have been trying to figure out the Twitch lingo. Okay, it's hard. First off, I'll be reading it wrong as heck. The reading is hard. And then second of all, like I can't people be speaking weird. Like the whole meme culture, you know what I mean? Oh, what's the latest in the John Pork lore? Because I haven't been watching Brain Rot in a while. I haven't heard about the Brain Rot in a long time. If there's any updates on the John Porks. Hopefully he's still alive. Really upset I haven't seen May in a while. She's been on her own thing, but yo, she's around. One link to the meme. What do you mean if I can't? If you can watch it somewhere? Is it bad? Oh, gotcha. Hold on. I got you. Is this it? Or did I have to go back one? How do I turn on the sound? How do I turn on sound? Oh, I hear.
Come on, big boy! Show me your willy! Please! Hurry up! Come on, man! Oh my God! Oh! He's done. Yes! Okay. He's done it!
Okay.
He's he's done it! Now start eating! Let's go, Twan! Open that baby!
You say it like that. That's horrible. I can see why people clown on that. I can see why. Oh, it's a black screen? Why was that a... At least did you guys hear it? Oh. My bad. Let me reopen that.
Come on, open that baby up. Come on, big boy. Show me your willy. Show me your willy. Show me your willy.
Yeah, I can totally see why it gets clowned on. I mean, the other one I watched had a more context to it, but still, that's super ugly. Why? Some people don't think when they talk. I think most people, now I think about it, a lot of people don't. But still, it is quite hilarious. For someone at his level of fame, not thinking about what he's saying, I can see why he gets clowned on a lot. Thank you for the context, though. See, I'm learning. Unc won't always be an unk. Okay? Someday I'll be a grandpa. And hopefully I have all of this figured out. An idiot sandwich. Crap. Okay, the idiot sandwich one I get. Where's Star at? Star Cadet at? He's the one who calls me an idiot sandwich, which, you know, I can get down with. And he's not wrong. I definitely am. That one is also a Gordon Ramsay's classic. Why did the chicken cross the road? Because you didn't cook it. That one is definitely a classic as well. See, that one is Siyum. Did Sijum, right? Oh, Siyum. All right, and now I just need it. Simp. Yeah, he was definitely not having it. That man be on some other stuff. I'm glad he slowed down on his content, the stuff that he makes now. He's starting to get outplayed. I'm happy for that because, my goodness, it was getting old. Bro. When you first brought that up, I had no idea what you're talking about. I don't really consume Gordon Ramsay's content, to be honest. I don't watch any of his shows or anything like that. So I don't see much of him. I just know a lot of people be dogging him. All right. I got my phyllo dough. Hopefully this will come out nice. Otherwise, I'm screwed. I went all the way to the Mediterranean store and they didn't have any phyllo bread, so that I kind of got screwed from that. Ugh. Whoops. Put that there. Yeah, I should have ordered it online. I knew about it for a while, but I wanted to see if the grocery store, I had faith that the grocery store that I went to had it, and it turns out they didn't, and it's okay. I get to make homemade version of it. Even though it's gonna take longer and be more difficult to make, it's okay. It's okay. What do I make now? I'll get started on the the lasagna, the moussaka. That's it. Thank you for the pronunciation check. I totally was definitely saying it wrong. I have an eggplant. I think I asked last week, but do people still use the eggplant emote? Because this one's kind of a chode. This one's not the most long one. Elongated. This one is more of a wide, more than anything. Some unks do. I never used it, okay? I personally, as an unk, have never used that emote. But it pops up as like autofill sometimes on my phone, which I don't get. I understand why, but like, I don't get. People don't even use it anymore. Oof. When I went to, oh my gosh, I went to, what do you got? Oh my gosh, it's
what the heck
man
is that?
Numu.
Half-Prodcom.
What's good, Numu? Yo, you back on Twitch? Whoa, something must be up. This man's back on Twitch. How you doing, man? What is it? It's a chode. It's a good, I mean, it's an eggplant. It's an eggplant emote. Eggplant emote. It's the real one. It's the real one. Glad to see you back on here. It must mean that you're doing good. Nice to have you back around, man. Missed you. Missed you tons and tons. You know how it is. 16 inches. This is, wait. This might be 16. This might actually be 16 inches. Maybe a foot. Nah, it's close actually. I'd say this is pretty close to 16 inches. I mean, we're not talking about diameter. We're talking about length, right? So like, this might be 16 inches. I don't know. I'm no expert at 16 inches, so I don't know what to say. I don't know. My measurement could be off. Half got experience. I don't got experience, but I'm telling you. You getting back into it? Hell yeah, baby. We should we do some gaming one of these days. We should kick it. Now that you're good, getting your stuff together. I'm glad you are good getting your stuff together. Heck yeah. I'm doing the opposite. I'm falling apart. Yesterday, I was supposed to have an appointment for the dentist. Turns out I put the wrong number in. They canceled it without telling me, and I went all the way out there. It was a pain in the butt to get out there in the 110 weather, and I got a tan off of it. But yeah, got there. They told me they canceled my stuff, so got all jacked. But I tell ya, what am I doing? I don't know. I'm falling apart. That's what's it. Like last week, I had like an anxiety attack on the weekend going to the grocery store, and it messed up my whole weekend. I didn't know, like, I was feeling the effects of it the whole weekend, so I got all jacked up. But you know, I'm feeling better this week. I'm feeling a lot better this week, at least, and I'm still doing dumb stuff. So it's okay though. It's okay. I'm starting to get my stuff together. Graduation is Thursdays. You don't know if you're coming. Oh, shoot. That's fine, bro. I'm good. I appreciate you coming down whenever you can. You graduating from kindergarten finally? Oh, my gosh. Everybody congratulate Mozzarella for completing K3. Wait, do they have K3 out there? They probably don't have K3 out there. Don't be like you, big dog. Bro, I'm not. I don't know what you mean, but I'm not. I'm falling apart, but you know, I always stay together. I always get my stuff together eventually. But I am doing a lot better. I've been trying to stuff too much into the small days, you know what I mean? I wanted to go to a Lisa concert. Hey, bro, you ain't got to do that, bro. Thank you for the itty bitty committee. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Half Sleepy's age. No, Sleepy is 12 and a half. Mozzarella is, you know, K3. Well, wait, how old is K3? I thought it was like, I'm stupid. It's like 5 or 6. You're right. Half of the Sleepy age. You're right. My bad. You correct. I stand corrected. It's okay. He's graduating. Finally. Eggplantos. Yeah, I wanted to go see the Lisa concert in LA. But with the protests and stuff going on, I feel like I'll get deported. So I'm going to stay away from there for now. Bro, I'm glad you are making it in this world. Hopefully you're going to learn to be an adult and get your life together. Just like the rest of us. Get sent to Africa? Bro. I'm trying not to. My mom called me this weekend, and she calls me every year to help her pay for her trip back to Laos and whatnot. And I totally forgot about the ban on Laos. Like, people can't even go there anymore, or at least come back from Laos. I totally forgot that was a thing, and she asked me, and I was going to send her some money for it. So I'm going to have to take that back. I'm going to walk that back. Her ass can't go to Laos this year, because I'm not going to have her get stuck out there, man. That's crazy. So you getting deported, you're dying? But, bro, everyone, I'm scared I'm going to get deported. And I'm legal. It's wild, bro. Like, one, it's gonna save me some money, you know, because I ain't paying for her going to go to Laos and get stuck over there. I'm not paying for that. It's a pain in the butt to get her back here. Most average Trump action, dude. It's so stupid. I saw videos of the military parade that he was doing and whatnot, and it just turns out this man, like they picked the most depressing videos to show. I know that it's kind of like pushed the narrative or whatnot to make it seem that way, but I'm sure it's true. Like the little tank that was going across the screen with no one cheering, nothing, and then you just hear the squeaky as it's going. It was like the most like it just showed how what actually was going on. It was so hilarious though. There's a video of it somewhere out there. Do you believe in the whole LGBTQ? Yes. Believe in it? I don't know what you mean by that, but I believe that everyone should be treated the way they want to be treated without them being persecuted. If that's what you mean, yes, I do believe that. If you want to be gay, you want to be a blue, you want to be green, you can be whatever you want. If it don't bother me, I'm okay. I guess we're talking politics now, which I mean, I don't mind. My stance on politics is pretty obvious. I'd like to think, considering I don't want to be deported. Oh, I've been looking up some like '90s music too. So like, I've been playing a lot of '90s music that I've had quite some time on. If you guys got a good amount of suggestions, holla at me because I still been trying to put it together. I know Sleepy's not gonna have any suggestions. He's 12, and then Mozzarella probably won't either. And then it's kind of depressing. Just saying, but I'm putting it together. I got some good songs like "Hello Goodbye." Like Heroes No Help either. This man don't know any kind of music. It's ridiculous. You feel like if you're making a whole personality about too much of anything is annoying. Okay. Someone who's like saying they're an alpha male all the time and saying that they're masculine all the time is annoying as heck too. So like, and if they make that their whole personality, that's still annoying. So like, there's no difference. Too much of anything is very annoying. Making you feel older than you have to. Okay, I'll try to. I'll go down. Okay, we were just talking about like, the Gen Alpha speak earlier. Do you know what Simbao mean? Or Sabao? Numu? Come on. Sabao. You gotta know what some of that means, right? Right? So you see, if you know what that means, you mean you're young. That means you're young, see? Look, we're all young at heart, all right? Exactly, Master. As long as you see that, my high school quote, my favorite thing to say to people is that get happy, be happy, stay happy. Because if you're happy, you're doing something right. That's exactly what I live by. You need to stay off the net. Bro, you just got back. Now you all up in it. You all up in it now, man. Yeah, I mean, as long as you're happy, that is definitely the best results. That is what I live by. That sounded so Asian. Look, I don't take offense to anything. What part of it sounded Asian though? The get happy, be happy, stay happy. You mean it sounds like a ancient like what do they call them? Ancient words of the ancestors or something? Thank you. I'm good at that. I speak facts. I don't know how that sounded Asian at all. Oh, the accent? Do I have an Asian accent? I don't feel like I have an Asian accent. Like, at what point did the Asian accent, what word did I say make it sound like I said something in Asian, like with the Asian accent? I've never understood that. I've always asked people if I have an accent. If anything, I have an Ebonical accent more than anything. I think you're just lying. Happy? Get happy, be happy, stay happy? How do you say the word happy with an Asian accent? Happy? No, that's Russian. I don't know how. I don't even know how to make a fake Asian accent to say happy. I don't know, man. you may not be around enough Asian people to know the accent, I guess. Happy ending? Yes. Happy ending. That's how you get, that's where all of those shops to get a happy ending at. Y'all been playing anything lately? You gonna play some Stellar Blade? Happy? Happy? Oh, that's like Vietnamese. Like Vietnamese. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. That was more of the slur because, you know, I get messed up sometimes. I haven't been playing much lately outside of a little bit of League. I've been saying, actually, I haven't played much games at all. And I know Oblivion been playing PoE again. It seems like they're gonna rework some of the trading. I've read a couple of notes, and they might change some of the trading, which is, you know, a huge point for like Sleepy stuff. Tired of the Korean spammers or the Chinese gold farmers and whatnot. So I might have to hop in some of that a little bit. Better get mods on that. Bro, did you guys see the article of the makers of Stellar Blade? He was asked if he was gonna regulate the mods on Stellar Blade, and what he said was, once they buy the game, it's their game. So he's not doing anything about the mods that are gonna come out for that game. We were just talking about Gunner games. That's a Gunner game that I cannot play, my dude. I cannot play that Gunner game. It may be good. It might have good plot. But I can't bring myself to play something like that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Ain't for me. Too much of a Gunner game. High school quote, good women are found at every corner of the world. The world is round. That's a good quote. That's actually a really good quote. Very offensive, but it's a pretty good quote. Bro, I never played Stellar Blade, and it could be good, but I'm not playing this, okay? I'm not playing Stellar Blade, all right? It ain't for me. I never played it when it was on the PS5. Granted, I don't have a PS5. But, like, it's not a... What is the point of the story? The combat doesn't look very great. I'm just saying, man. Ain't for me. It's good, but it's legit a degen generator for sure. The kids call it Gooner. I learned that recently. Gooning, okay? Gooning, Gooner. I've learned that recently, okay? Hopefully I'm using the words right. It's a Gooner game. It ain't for me. Same as Nikkei. Exactly. And I would never play that game either. You're playing it for the plot or the assets or... Yeah. Those are the words. Those are the words. Bro. I'm not playing that game, bro. I know that it just came out for PC and whatnot, but it ain't for me, bro. Ain't for me. Go ahead and play that and let me know. Is it multiplayer? The personalities. Correct. The personalities. Gotcha. What's the difference between a battery and a woman? They both will charge you. At least cover up Eve a little bit. Bro. Are you gonna download the mods? You gonna download all the mods, Zumu? The creator said he's not blocking any mods, so you can download all the little mods you want for it. Gonna be kind of crazy. Is it multiplayer though? Is the real question. Asking for a friend. I'm not playing it. Definitely not playing it. 10 out of 10 won't be playing it. But, you know, asking for a friend. And if it's crossplay. You have morals. At least the botter has a positive side. My dude. This man, you must hate women. Why do you have so many anti-women jokes and quotes, my dude? You just got them in your back of your pocket? That's crazy. Morals, curiosity, the same thing. Sometimes they conflict, my friend. Sometimes they do conflict. That's wild, though. I get it. I get it. I bet you day one they already had those mods planned out. Those mod creators, bro, they definitely had that all already mapped out. It just don't look like a fun game to me, so it ain't for me. Sometimes I have a hard time like even thinking about playing those kind of games. They just don't interest me. Any game that has like too much goonery in it, it ain't for me. It ain't for me. Like if a character just happens to look good, I'm down for it, right? I'm okay with that. Like there's great characters in League of Legends, TFT, things like that. You know what I mean? And they're just great artwork in it. But when your whole game is built around it, oh no. Asian? What you mean? I know, bro. They've been waiting a long time. It's crazy because like games that are like PS exclusive at first, and then come out like a year later because of exclusivity deals and whatnot, they tend to just like fall off the face of the earth, right? In terms of sales. But they sold over 1 million copies on the PC release. Which I can understand why now with the modding community. I totally forgot about the mods. At first I was like, who would buy this game? It looks so weak and dumb. And then now that you mentioned mods and stuff, it starts to make sense. It starts to make sense. Oh, whammon. Wow. Who hurt you, bro? Who hurt you? Demon time is real. What is demon time? Is there like a specific mode that she goes into? Ask what happened to Resident Evil 3 remake. Oh, look. Did they like restrict mods on that game? They had to have. They had to have restricted. Like, there's some games where the creators would be like, you can't mod it, which, you know, to protect the characters of the game, I can see that being a thing. Because people like to do some crazy stuff, as we can see. No peeps. Peeps are just corn dogs. Yes. And people with the knowledge and power to make freaking mods are gooners as well. I mean, people who are constantly on Twitter. I actually do want to get into modding. Not for the purposes of making games like that. Don't get me wrong. I would love to learn how to mod games, but I wouldn't use my power to do that, okay? That's not me. Okay, that has nothing to do with me wanting to learn how to mod. But I would like to learn the mod games for the cool stuff, okay? Okay? I have morals, okay? I have morals. I would not destroy a character just for my goonery, you know? I feel like I have the knowledge to be able to do it. It seems kind of fun and like very useful, you know what I mean? Hey, that's your line. Yes, I'm sorry. I stole your line. I'm sorry. All right, I guess just that. I mean, it seems like a fun thing to do. You know what I mean? Just kind of mod games, like especially for things like Minecraft. Like, I want to do some cool Minecraft things. You know what I mean? It's like it's a game that is built around the what do you call it? The community and whatnot. So it's cool that the community is what drives the development of the game, which is dope. I do want to learn that, but I don't know. Are you done with the Night Rain? Because one of my friends got it on the PS5, and I was like, oh, dope, I'm going to buy it and be able to play with them. And then turns out they've got it on the PS5. And the PS5, you cannot, there's no crossplay. So, can't even play with them, so I decided not to buy the game at all. You heard some gooners went 40 minutes out of the way to get some good coffee? You just be this. Bro! Don't remind me! Don't remind me of that, bro! Bro, I totally forgot that about that experience, the whole experience, and that wasn't the only place we went to. Where else did we did some other goonery stuff too, didn't we? We did some other goonery stuff. Freaking gooners. We went to Perky Cups. And where else did we go? Where else did we go? I'm trying to think. There was one other gooner shop we went to. Granted, it wasn't like super out of the way. The other one wasn't super out of the way. I feel like there was one more other place we went to though. You was kidnapped? Me too, bro. Twin Peaks. That's right. That is right. I totally forgot about that. Yes, we went to Twin Peaks as well. Granted, that's not like super goony. Okay, I don't think that's like super duper goony as well. All right, Mozzarella, good luck on your exams, man. Get you some sleep. Appreciate you coming through as always. I'm short. Where is my bottle opener? Here it is. Bro. Twin Peaks had good wings at least, okay? You was good all night, bro. You're right, it is better than Hooters. Well, honestly, it depends on which Hooters you go to. Some Hooters be pretty decent. Some of them do be not great. Oh, snap. I don't have any batteries for this. Susan is his favorite. Susan is his favorite. Nah, I mean, it was a good time at least. They got good wings. It was a good deal, bro. It was a good deal. They had good deals. Good assets and good deals, bro. Batteries. It's just not like something I expected, you know what I mean? I'm glad Sleepy had a good American experience at least. Got to see the goonery. Plus. Oh, how does this work? Oh, he's dead. Plus American barbecue. Peaks have better looking ones. Maybe we just went to a better looking one, bro. Maybe we just went to a better one, period, you know? Because there are good Hooters locations out there in the world. Oh no. The Perky Cup shirt is your great souvenir. Yeah, it's a great souvenir, bro. The Perky Cup. It's dope. It's a nice shirt. Too bad you dumped it in the water as soon as you got out the car, though. That was upsetting. It's okay. Half sees Gooner every day outside the window. Bro, there's a strip club down the street from my house. So it's understandable. Come on. Oh, are you talking about the poster you gave me, bro? Da. I don't use that poster for that. Crap. Our battery's dead. No, there's a couple of strip clubs down the street from my house. Honestly, it's less than like a 30-minute walk to any strip club that I really want to go to. All the strip clubs just happen to be around my house. I didn't purposely do that, okay? I didn't purposely move here because of that. The sticky notes go off the poster at night. No. The sticky notes stay, okay? They do not move. It wasn't. It wasn't the reasons why I did that. One of the Uber driver that was taking us around when my brother was here was like, bro, oh, you stay around the where all the strip clubs is at. I'm like, yeah, I kind of do, I guess. Bro, that poster, it still haunts me, bro. It still haunts me. Still makes me upset. I'm still very upset that I've learned that black people just don't like freewin. I don't get it. Not all black people. That's a little generalization, but it seems that a lot of black people it just doesn't go with the vibe with the culture, which is I understand, but greatest anime all time, man. Greatest anime all time. Whisper for you should end up to the bro. I would. That's some real gooner shit, bro. That's some real gooner stuff. I can't do that, man. It's not coming out. That's a little excessive, okay. But I mean, that's not wrong. Oh crap. No. Can't get this dang wine thingy. Yeah, that's definitely Sleepy levels of goonery. I'm surprised Sleepy didn't bring home a nice waifu pillow while he was there either, to be honest. You could have taken a picture of Tony in the position that you would like for your body pillow, asked him to put a wig on, and printed it out. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to sip the wine, bro. I'm thirsty. I'm trying to sip it, but it's like, it's not coming out. I'm struggling. Why is this this wine so hard to freaking uncork? It'll be white and dry when they get back home, bro. I had to freaking carry that poster with me. I had to wrap it in a garbage bag, and I had to carry it around because I didn't want to put it in my backpack to wrinkle it or anything or fold it. So I was holding that thing the whole time I was on the plane for a whole 6-7 hours. Bro, this wine ain't budging. I don't got a normal one. I forgot how to even use this. Oh, this meat is about to get overcooked at this point. All right. Is it even moving? Okay, it's like right here. Bro, it's a workout to get this thing off. I don't even know if it's moving. The batteries was dead, but I got it to twist. I got it to go in at least, but it's not like. Come on. Come on. Nope, it's dead. Bro, that's the perfect emote for this, honestly. Oh, wait. Oh, it's working. Bro, why is this wine so freaking deep? Oh my God. Holy crap. Bro, this thing got me sweating. Woo! I did it. Holy crap. All right. Time for a swig. The struggle is real with that. Holy crap. Bro, this is like 16 inches, man. This cork is like 16 inches. Why do they make it so difficult? Holy moly. All right, I gotta put my batteries back in here now. Bro, I ain't drank in a long time. All about the Benjamin, 16 inches. Bro, I don't get it. I don't know how you guys don't have a sense of measurement or numbers. I don't know what it is. Man, one man doesn't know what a Benjamin is. The other man doesn't know what 16 inches is. I don't get it. I don't get it. All right, swig. Here you go. Nuo for you, buddy. It's not even bad. Tastes pretty decent. Can't be mad at it. No context. Bro, he did not just clip me. Try to pull open this wine, bro. I'm sweating out here after that. Oh my, bro, stop. Okay, not gonna lie, I am a little bit thirsty, okay? Not like super duper thirsty, but I am thirsty. This guy. I haven't drunk, like actual drunk in a long time, okay? Cheers, 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 cheers. Honestly, I'm happy that we took like the Sunday off from doing anything, drinking, partying, whatever. We just sat there and watched ghost stories. Because my body definitely needed it after the weekend. Granted, I didn't even drink that much that weekend. It wasn't even that crazy. But my body was not functioning that Sunday at all. But next time, we're going to rent out a mansion, okay? A nice mansion. We're going to we're going to bring the ladies we meet back, okay? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make we got to get all of us got to get great cosplays like Hero did. Because it was pulling everybody. It was pulling everybody. You was buzzed the whole weekend. I wasn't buzzed the whole weekend because a couple of those days, my body just shut down. You got the yes. We do got the pics of the people, the tenants there before us partying. That's for sure. It was they had a good time. They definitely had a good time. Next year, now that I see how it's like, I don't know, maybe next year we do like a 1 day, we do the 1 day pass, or maybe a 2 day pass, you know what I'm saying? Because Sunday was kind of meh, but Friday was really where it was popping. It might have been better to just do that. And then we know about the RSVP stuff a little bit more, everything. The wifey is all you need? Good, that is all you need. But I'm just saying, if all of us get like the same cosplay that Tony does, or same level of cosplay that Tony did, or Sleepy, the average Japanese salaryman, bro, it'd be fire. We pull everybody. Those cosplays were just too good. Yeah, Friday and Saturday was popping. That's what I'm saying. Maybe we don't need to get like the whole weekend pass. Just get a couple days, and then the other days we kick it. The anime bar was actually fun. I know Wayne didn't like it that much. Group cosplay? Hey, maybe we should. We'd have to coordinate it though. We have to coordinate it. I don't know what all of us would mind cosplaying though. So my boys said they're going next year. I don't know if they're actually gonna go, but they said they want to go next year. And they were thinking DBZ. They were doing Dragon Ball Z. And Rags, my guy Rags, the homie, said he was gonna go as King Kai. That would be one of the coldest King Kais because he kind of matches the King Kai fit, and it's so rare. It would be pretty dope. I think it'd be pretty dope. Tokyo Revengers? I don't know about Tokyo Revengers, man. I don't watch it. Two, I don't. It's the same. Everybody wearing the same fit. I don't think that one is really creative. Mr. Popo! Get out of here with that! Why you gotta choose those people, Sleepy, huh? Why you gotta choose those people? Why those, bro? Why specifically those? Hero could be Yamcha. Okay, I'm down with that. Hero could be Yamcha. I wouldn't want to be Yamcha in the first place, to be honest. Yamcha's kind of not a character that's really favored in Dragon Ball Z. First dibs on Bulma. That's fair. That's fair. just lay on the ground. Bro, that is Yamcha cosplay. That's the perfect Yamcha cosplay. We can do it as a group contest, bro. We go in as a group. That's got to be real, right? There's got to be people who come in and do like group cosplays, and it's kind of fire, and it counts as something good. Have to be Krillin. Why I gotta be Krillin? Oh, because I'm bald. I'm not bald anymore, bro. I'm not bald anymore. I don't want to be Krillin. Krillin's trash, bro. Krillin, the strongest human. If you think about it, Krillin's actually the strongest human on Earth. Ain't no human stronger than Krillin, which is facts. But I don't want to be Krillin, bro. I don't want to be Krillin. It is definitely better than Yamcha. But Yamcha at least got the stigma. Actually, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to go find my Android 18 then. I can be Krillin and I'm going to go find my Android 18. That's fire, actually. I like that. That's not bad. You right. Not a bad one. Not a bad idea. I like it. I like that. You right. Is the winner. But I actually already have Android 17 cosplay. That's actually pretty good. I mean, that's on my freaking Twitch panels. You can see my Android 17 cosplay. I think that's pretty good. I'm just saying. That Android 17 cosplay is actually pretty solid. But I already have that, so I actually can rock that. Even though it's the evil Android 17. But yeah, maybe I could do Krillin. Go there and go around asking people if they can be my Android 17. Not a horrible idea. We just gotta, think about it a little bit more. Or Android 18, I'm sorry. Android 18. Has the stalker. No, how am I a stalker, bro? I'm just trying to go around and find my Android 18. I can be 17. I have the cosplay. It's actually pretty good too. I have the contacts and everything to go with it. It looks pretty sick, okay? Turtles is a good one, but it's just basically Piccolo, not Piccolo, Goku with the Saiyan outfit. You know what I mean? Same thing. Evil Piccolo. That's True Gooner. True Gooner. Bro, I don't remember. What's Evil Piccolo? Which one is that one? Oh, you mean like Piccolo, the original Piccolo. That's what you mean. From Dragon Ball, not Dragon Ball Z. From Dragon Ball. Yeah. I got you. That's not a bad one. Because we all know the Namekians was black. Just say, we all know the Namekians was black. There's no dispute. Piccolo black, Dende is black, all of them is black. If anybody say otherwise, they lying. Anyone say it otherwise, they straight lying. Cloud with the Buster Blade. There's too many. We didn't even see any clouds this time. I think it's because not too many black people play Final Fantasy, to be honest. Unless they were like integrated like into it, especially at DreamCon. A lot of people at DreamCon, I've seen a lot of criticism of DreamCon where they're saying it's less of a like anime con now because there are people who just go there just to goon on women dressed as cosplay type of thing. And I can see that argument. It definitely was more of a streamer gooner con. People just go there to they don't even like anime and they're just there to peep on women. Which, I mean, I see that, but there was still a lot of people who were like dressed up. Better dad than Goku. Bro, of course. That's we all know Piccolo is Gohan real daddy. We know that for sure. Goku the real black person? That's racist. That's racist. Okay. Nah, but Goku, nah, definitely. Piccolo definitely stepped up. Okay, he definitely stepped up as a daddy. He never left for milk. Goku, I don't know what he left for. He left for fighting. Like the homies, my homies, like there's a lot of them too. Like, I mean, there's at least 8 or 9 of these guys, bro. I don't know what they're dressing up as, but it'd be crazy if we go there as a whole ass group. That would be insane. They say that they're gonna be there, okay? They say they're gonna be there, but I don't know if that's true. If Goku's black, half Indian. I mean, Hero's Indian. Partially Indian. I'm not Indian. I'm definitely not. Asian, technically Asian. Not wrong on that one, but definitely not Indian. You gotta search for more gooder places. How many deep you looking at? See, look, my friends from Wisconsin. I guess I'll call them right. My friends from Wisconsin, they tend to jack. All right, they tend to lie. You know what I mean? There's a couple of them who I have faith in when they say they have plans to go, and they really would. One of them used to live in Houston. He stays not in Houston anymore, but he used to stay in Houston. So like I believe him because whenever he say he want to do something, he'll do it, right? Yeah, flakers, that's the word. A lot of them like to flake, okay? A lot of them do like to flake. But for something like this, they might actually take the time to actually come through. They might come through. However, it is about 8 of them. Let me count in my head. Rags, Bari, Red, Murray, David, Rome, Fib, at least 7. If I miss somebody, that's my fault. That's my bad. I can't think of nobody. I can't think of anybody else. That's at least 7. If they all come, it'd be crazy. It would be crazy. But they like to flake. They definitely like to flake. Yeah. But typically, if one of them go, if Murray go, everybody else typically goes. So I have faith that they can make it happen. I have faith they can make it. I'll keep bugging them to make sure that they do it though. We definitely getting they gonna be separate from us. I feel like it would be like that. Like we definitely have to stay a little bit separate in in situations like that. They also like to go clubbing and stuff. Last time I was out there with them, we went clubbing. Oh, Jarrell, forgot about Rail. And then, man, that's 10. That's 9 people. That's 9 heads. Rail and Moose. That's 9 heads. That's a lot of people already as it is. And maybe Cody come through too. He was there last time. I didn't expect him to come through, but it's a lot of people. And the clubs that they go to, the last club I went to was one of the most hood clubs I've ever been to in my life. Like literally the couch and stuff was toe up, like completely toe up. Like they were white too, which makes no sense. Why would you put white couches in a club, in a booth? It was all jacked up. The Barbie one, now we can get the Barbie penthouse. Yes. We can get that. That experience for me was a crazy experience. I've never been to a club like that ever in my life, where a club where they just don't give no F's. Like they did not care about how the club was set up. It was just the music and the people that go there and the vibes, and that's it. The whole club itself was horrible. They had hookah, they were smoking weed in there, they was doing all kinds of crazy stuff. But like the club itself was literally like a what would you call it? A warehouse in the back with some couches in it that looked like they got off a Facebook Marketplace. The women that were there though, they was fine as hell. And they also came into our booth. There was a couple fine women that one of our friends managed to pull into the booth. And then he ignored them when they were there. I felt really bad. Sounds like a Detroit club. Yeah, I mean, it was a really weird experience. Yeah, they like one of them pulled some fine women into our booth. A couple of them were extremely fine. Obviously, I couldn't talk to them because I'm just a little Asian boy just sitting there in the corner with a whole bunch of black dudes surrounded by all of these people, right? I couldn't talk to them, but he ignored them. He completely ignored them once they came to our booth. They stayed the whole time and drank our drinks, but like they didn't talk to them. It was sad. It was really sad. I was hoping that he would at least, do something. At least some of the other people could have done something, but horrible experience. You and Numu gonna be in separate houses? Why? What's wrong with Numu, bro? Out of all the guests, all the people in the crib, I think Numu was the most normal. Considering the people that was in there, we had Sleepy, we had man, we had Tony, we had other Tony. Like, bro, like what? These guys, they were something else, man. Melt butter in a pan. You can have your friends, Numu, me, and who are the drill will be in the non-flacker house. I can see that. Okay, that's fine. I'll see where I'll belong. Okay, I'll be in either. Flip flop. One day I'll be with y'all. One day I'll be with them. You know what I mean? I gotta spread myself thin, but I'm cool with it. It's fun, man. Like, I may act like I'm a loner, like a person who like stays by myself and stays in my own lane, but I have a decent amount of friends. I like to think, at least. Sad face. Copium, that's the word that kids use. Copium. I feel like I have a decent amount of friends that don't go to clubs like that. That's fine. I'm just saying that was the last time I went with them. It was cool to experience it once, to see how the club experience is down in Houston. But I would not want to go to that kind of experience like that ever again. Yes. Look, I was clubbing at 16 using my cousin's ID, who looks nothing like me. He literally has a birthmark on his eye, and it shows in his license. And I was using that. They were letting me into the clubs. So I got clubbing out of my system once I hit like 24. I actually never went clubbing in Chicago before, but it does sound like a lot of fun. I feel like Chicago is one of the cities that is pretty cool when it comes to clubbing. I don't club no more. Definitely don't club no more. Going to the bar, maybe. I don't mind going to the bars. The bars are kind of fun. Don't worry, we'll play poker and blackjack, etc. Bro, we brought cards and we were gonna play cards, but none of us played cards because we were all tired. We were gonna teach Sleepy how to play spades. We didn't even teach Sleepy how to play spades. I'm sorry, Sleepy, we failed you. Didn't teach you how to play spades. Yeah, we were extremely tired. I mean, like, you know, I understand why you don't know how to play spades, but it's definitely, you were drunk and tired. Exactly. A lot of us were. My energy levels was, like, depleted by Sunday. Saturday, I was already tired, too. All of my energy was gone on Saturday. Especially after having to wait all that time to, like, go into some of those panels and stuff. Definitely was tired. Bro, Tony never said he was drunk, okay? I mean, Hero never said he was drunk. He never said he was. Yeah, he was DD the whole time. He showed, like, we didn't know where he was going for 99% of the time, but we just end up there and then be surprised at the goonery that was going on, right? Literally, we were like, we're hungry. What are we gonna go eat? Tony was like, you know, we're like, I know where we want to go. I'm like, all right, fine. We left it up to him. It was like 30 minutes just sitting in the car trying to figure out what the hell is happening, and we ended up at Twin Peaks. I was like, oh yeah, I guess that's true. He's like, I know a place. I'm like, all right. Boom, we was there. It was good. Don't get me wrong. It was good. There was lots of cuties there. Everything was a blur on Friday hours, bro. It was. We didn't even drink that much. Like literally, we didn't even drink that much. I swear, I finished all of the beer. Gosh darn, on my own. Like it was just me drinking the beer. Numu was on his vodka stuff, so it was different. It was a different story. But I was the only one drinking beer. Be honest, did you enjoy it? I enjoyed it. They had good wings. The drinks were okay. It wasn't that expensive. It was okay. It was a better experience than Hooters is. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a liquor person. I drank all of the beer. That's why I had to go to the bathroom like 8 times every other second. Why did you mix? That's on you. Ain't nobody told you to drink the whiskey. Look, I drank the whiskey with you too, okay? I drank whiskey and beer the whole weekend. I just wanted to finish the beer so that we didn't have to take it back to the crib and whatnot. Just wanted to make sure I took care of all of that stuff, okay? How much milk do I have to put in here? Hold on. Let me figure out how much milk I have to put in here. Words. 2.5 cups. I'm just going to eyeball it. Screw it. We all had a good time, okay? We all had a good time. I wasn't that drunk. Honestly, the drunkest I was probably the night we went to bro, I was just gonna mention that. The drunkest I probably was that night we went to the bar because those drinks were really good. Like all of the drinks that I had were phenomenal. Okay, all the drinks they had at that bar were phenomenal. The people there were really cool. We saw Sleepy's twin. We legit saw Sleepy's twin. I was like, bruh, when we were there and they had like line dancing up on the stage and stuff, I was at the bar waiting for my drinks and stuff. And I turned around. I was like, Sleepy's line dancing. What is going on? Turns out that was Sleepy. It threw me off. It completely threw me off. Because he was dressed just like Sleepy. Had the same clothes. Your average salary, Japanese salary man, looked just like him. I was so confused. We even saw a Tekken tournament. Exactly. We saw the huge choke. Because he was dominating the whole time. He was first seed. And he was dominating the whole time, and he messed up. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Man got humbled. He was cold, though. He was good. He played like 8 different characters. Then the other dude turned up on King and just showed him what's good. And they do that every week, I guess. Oh, crap. Like, those kind of bars, I'm down to go to. Those are, like, a lot of fun. I liked it. I liked it. It was a good bar. Their drinks were phenomenal, though. Like, legit. Every single one I had was really good. The Set Your Heart Ablaze was probably the best. It tastes amazing. What did I have at first? I had like a blue electric theme one. I forgot what it's called. If you live there, you'd be there daily, bro. It's a good bar. That one definitely is a good bar. I remember when Hero initially told us about it. He was like, I don't know if you guys will like it. When me and the wife went there, it was like too much lights and too much in our eyes and stuff. It's a good bar. It's definitely a good bar, man. Hey, because like even the bartenders and the people there are really cool. Like, I was just sitting there talking to them, and like it was a good time. The people were there. They were nice. They had karaoke. All the people who went up for karaoke could not sing. So that's like perfect. Usually when I go to karaoke bars or like bars where they have karaoke, none of them could sing. All of them could sing, and I am too embarrassed to go up there and sing. But none of the people could sing when they were up there. And that's perfect because I don't feel bad when I go up there to sing too because I can't sing for nothing either. I liked, so she was cute. I don't know if she was in cosplay or not, but she was in like a dress, like a normal dress. That's the one he's talking about. She was cute. I was more into the other chick, the white one, because I thought she was Violet Evergarden, and I thought she had good taste in anime. And then at the end of the night, when I asked her what she was cosplaying something from Tekken, which I don't play Tekken, and then I was just disappointed. And at that point, I was done. I was like, nah, I'm done. And then I turned out, that wasn't for me after that. If she would have just said yes to Violet Evergarden, I'd be like, damn. Because like Violet Evergarden is a very niche anime. Not a lot of people watch it. Okay? Not a lot of people would watch Violet Evergarden. So I was super surprised that when I initially thought she was watching Violet Evergarden. But apparently she wasn't. So that threw me off. I'm sorry. That threw me off a bit. But yeah, but the Hispanic chick was cute though. She was cute. Half was about to get a number, but she wasn't nerdy enough. You dead? I don't know if I would have got her number. I don't think I was talking to her a little bit, but I don't think I could have got her number, okay? I wasn't trying to get her number, okay? But if I was trying to get at one of the bartenders, it would have been her. Okay? I'm just saying. She was cute. She was cute. You have faith. No faith in what? Look, if we go, look, if I wanted to approach a woman, I think I can. I've done it a few times in life, okay? I think, what do the kids call it, Riz? I feel like I have some type of Riz, all right? I'm not horrible, okay? I am not horrible. I'm not as bad as some of you guys think, okay? I feel like, I mean, out of all the people there, probably Vang, okay, don't look at that out there. Out of everybody, Vang probably got the most confidence. I don't know if I like the fact that the words he be spitting when he be trying to Riz, but he got the most confidence. I feel like he'd probably be able to pull some. I feel like Numu is number 2 on that list. Numu kind of cold. He can talk to anybody. I don't know if he actually gonna do it. I haven't really seen the words come out of the man's mouth, but I feel like he can talk to anybody. I'd say after that is me, and then maybe Tony, but he's a married man. And then it's like Sleepy at the bottom. Sleepy, I don't know. Sleepy only got eyes for Susan, so he don't really holler at nobody. Hold up. What else I gotta do here? The expression half is he'll approach every freeman and ask for the number. You very picky. Sleepy, I mean, I understand that. I'm very picky as well. I'm extremely picky. Don't give. That's what I hate. I do hate that as well. I'm like super duper picky. So I'm in the same boat. Don't get me wrong. I'm in the same boat. He's an average athlete. He'll get everyone. No, he only cares about Susan, bro. He only cares about Sleepy. Susan. I feel like Numu, you got the moves, bro. I feel like you can rid somebody up pretty easily. If you were single, you'd ask for Jinx. I think Jinx is cute. Don't get me wrong. I think she was cute. But those women ain't for me. They for the streets, bro. They was for the streets. Let them stay with the streets. Look, I agree with you, Numu. We at the age where we cannot play around with those kinds of things. We cannot be lollygagging or waste our time on these thoughts. Do people still say thoughts? Do people still say thought? I think that's one of the original, one of the first original acronyms that people used. That hoe over there, a thought. People don't say thought no more, right? I think they say like huzz. A huzz, right? I think that's what they say. We need some millennials up in here. I don't think there's a lot of millennials in here left up in here. But they say like huzz. You didn't see any? I agree, actually. I kind of expected a little bit more. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me, but I agree with you. I agree. I think we saw more women at the bar than we did at the whole convention, to be honest. Where's my brush? Half maidenless. You're not wrong. I am very maidenless. I'm trying to change that, dude. I'm trying to change that. I was going to go to the Lisa concert in LA this month. I might go do trivia in a couple weeks. I might even do some, I might get into pickleball. Pickleball seems to be like the new rage that everybody seems to be doing. So I might meet some people, but I don't know if I can do that on my own. I need some help. Somebody move to Vegas with me and be a doubles partner for pickleball for me. Please. Oblivion, I know that I'm about to move out, but there's an extra room for you for a little bit. We will play pickleball and we will pick up whammons. Let's do it. Let's do it. Move to Vegas, we will play some pickleball. You be my doubles partner. Bro, Numu deserves the queen. Look, if I told Numu, he points to somebody that he wants, and then I will do my best to get the man the number. I told him that. 2 weeks. I'm moving in a couple months, and I'm gonna have a single bedroom soon. You're gonna be sleeping in the walk-in closet at that point. I'm just saying, bro. You just point them out. But like you said, you picky. So if there's one that you don't like, I can't be like, yeah, go on, let it happen. Honestly, I feel more confidence in like somebody else, like talking to a woman for somebody else than for myself. So I definitely, if somebody's like, I'm there for you. I got you. As long as Sleepy don't be like, bro, Sleepy was making me cringe so hard, the man. He was, every time we would walk up to anybody like, hey, is that half price? And he's like, made me cringe so hard. That's right. We'll find ladies playing pickleball, bro. Yes, yes, we will find women playing pickleball. And not only will they be fine, they'll be fit because they play pickleball. Granted, I think actually no, I think pickleball is like a very wide spectrum of people who play pickleball, like from young to old. So I feel like you find a large fraction of women. They play pickleball for sure. It's the new rage. I don't know what it is, but it's the new rage. Everybody loves playing pickleball. At first, it was a bunch of old people when I used to play basketball at the gym. I used to go to like $100 a month freaking gym with my brother to play basketball. And all you would see was just a bunch of old people playing pickleball. Now it's like, it's hip. It's cool. Everybody play it now. But yeah, Sleepy was very, very cringe. Bro, Sleepy was having the time of his life. Don't get me wrong. He didn't have to pull me into the cringiness, though. He was making me cringe so much. I hated it. But he definitely did. I hate the guy. But I'm happy he had the time of his life. Sleepy definitely had the time of his life there. He got to be an American for a few days. Like a true American. He had barbecue. He had perky cups. He had Twin Peaks. Like, bro, the man was living it up 100%. He loved it. Yes, they were not Susan, but yo, he was having the time of his life 100%. Uh-oh. I messed up. I put flour in hot milk. That's not going to be good. He never coming back, is he? No, Sleepy definitely coming back. He definitely coming back. I'm down to go to Canada, bro. I'm 100% down to go to Canada. If I can come back to America at some point. You know, screw it. I'm moving to Toronto. And I'm gonna go visit Sleepy every day. I feel like Canada is pretty dope. I don't know how much of a culture they actually have, but you know, I'll get into the Canadian culture. What is he missing on the Canadian the American checklist that he has to knock off? I guess I don't know what else he can possibly want. He got Texas barbecue. He got he got more than one good show because I don't think he was expecting. Oi, yeah, you right. Oi. I don't think any of us was expecting that the burlesque show to be what it was. I don't think any of us was expecting that whatsoever. I didn't expect to have that show be a thing, but we were sitting in line for an hour for that. And it was a good experience, don't get me wrong. It was a good experience, but not something I would like line up to actually go to for myself. But as a group, it was a good experience. It was fun. Yes, that's the emote. That's only for Sleepy. That's the Sleepy emote. We rating Drake place? 100%. Sleepy, Drake, and Diddy, they're best friends. All of them. They meet up on a daily basis or weekly basis. They can't meet up every week. Diddy has to go to jail. But they meet up regularly, bro. You expecting more class? I kind of was too. But then at the end of the show, I realized we were in Houston. And I was like, you know what? We in Houston. That's what it is. It is what it is. That's just how it worked. Houston is not really known for its classy shows. Let's just put it like that. Not necessarily known for the classy shows. But it was fun. It was definitely fun. That was on Saturday too. One of the days. Well, I mean, Saturday was the day that we were waiting in line for everything. That was kind of wild. But now that we know, we kind of have an idea what to expect. Yeah, I was really upset at that too, cause I feel like a lot of people don't really watch cozy animes outside of like people like me and you. Like cozy animes ain't for everybody, especially at DreamCon. Cause at DreamCon, I feel like a lot of people were like action shonen, not really like true anime fans. You know what I'm saying? Like true anime fans who watch cozy animes like that. Because cozy animes ain't for everybody. Trust me, it ain't for everybody. So I figured the people who would go to that kind of panel would be more in tune with what anime, you know. These people, most of those people were like friggin' Solo Leveling fans. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, I like Solo Leveling. It is okay. Solo Leveling is all right. But it's not like super amazing anime. Wait, your wife was in there? Who's your wife? Wait, I didn't get to meet your wife? That's crazy. It kind of seems like they let anybody have a panel in there too, which I'm really surprised at. Some of the panels that they had were really sus. Like the whole the first one we went to where they booed me, the anime or K-pop, like the people who were running it was like not even that great. Wait, who's your future wife? Oh, you telling me you could have went up to the waifu argument and could have been arguing for a waifu and you didn't? Bro. Who is your waifu? I personally don't have like a waifu, so I don't know. I couldn't defend anybody, but I feel like I could have made better arguments than some of those people. I'll be more prepared. Maybe next year I do go up there and defend a waifu or a few waifus. I gotta load it up though. I gotta find a few waifus for myself to figure out which ones I'm down with. There was a nice shorty at the anime bar. You asked for it. Nah, it was a cozy anime. Ah, dang. We got a lot. You could have said something, bro. You could have said something. We could have been up in there regardless. Now that I know the format in which they do the whole like waifu debate thing, I might go up in there and shred some people. I might have to. But I gotta pick a few of the whammons out there. Yeah, it was way too packed. If we decided to go there a little bit earlier, it might have been okay. But I wasn't expecting it to be that packed. That's why I was like, we can leave at a little bit later than you would kind of expect. And that was my fault. That was completely my fault. I should not have said that because that set us up for failure. Complete failure at that. My bad. Next year, we'll have a better plan. Maybe next year, maybe we can go to another con sometime this year. If there are any good cons that you guys may know, maybe we'll try to go to a different place, a different one. Maybe we go to one into like Lowrider to go kick it with Oblivion or something. Actually, no, maybe not this year. This year I got a lot of freaking traveling I gotta do. I still gotta buy my tickets to to Japan. You going to Dragon Con in August? Where's Dragon Con located? My brother. Who's my brother? Who is my brother? Oh, it's an ATL. Oh, ATL is kind of. Okay, okay. Let me look it up. Let me look it up. My brothers. Look, that was a typo. Okay, that was a typo, bro. Chill out. That was a typo. That was a typo. When is Dragon Con? What date is that? Maybe I'll find some time to holla, go down to ATL. ATL is one of the cities where I'm like, I don't know. I'm a little skeptical about going to ATL. Just a smidge. But I'm down for it. Late August. Honestly, that January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. That's like a month out. As long as it's not like at the end of August. I'll think about it, actually. How much are tickets, I guess? I'll look up how much tickets cost and what's going on down there. I don't know if I'll have I have faith. I know exactly what you mean. I don't know if I'll have a cosplay ready for then, though. Maybe I go as Android 18. Or 17, not 18. Not 18, nah, I'm sorry. 17, not 18. I'm not doing like a gender bender type of thing. Your first grade. Yeah. Maybe I can make that happen. Maybe I can make that happen. Gotta see what budget looking like, how much tickets cost, how much an Airbnb costs down there. Oh my gosh, Chris Stiglitz is alive and she's back. Everybody say congratulations for making it out alive. Glad you Gucci. What's going on, Chris Stiglitz? You know my Gucci. I mean, you alive. You alive. That's all that matters. What even is that? Hold on, what is that? Oh, it's a wagon. I forgot I added that. That's the best. That's one of the new emotes that I added a couple weeks ago. It's Christiculus in a wagon. If you didn't know, that is her, and that's how she's feeling right now. So that's like perfect. It's perfect, actually. That's how she's feeling at this very moment. Yeah, it's a great emote. It's Christiculus passed out in a wagon during New Year's. So lit, she had to freaking get carried around in a wagon that they decide that the children were supposed to use. It's a good emote. It's a good emote. No, I'm down to go to ATL. I'm down to go to ATL, though. I'm definitely down to go to ATL. If I can find the funds to do that. No shots for the past month. Oof. Look, just because you can't, I will. Cheers, cheers, cheers. This is wine, because I had to make it wine. Where's your emote? I can make you one. Give me a good shot, a good picture to create an emote, I will. I have a lot of emotes of just my friends. Everybody practically has their own emote at this point. I'm running out of slots, but I'm down for it. I'm down to create an emote for anybody who wants one. May even has one. May has one. Sleepy has one. Christiculus has one. B has one. Hanno has one. Rags has one. Everybody got one. Gosh darn my freaking channel. Need that as an animated emote. I got you. I got you. I'll do that. I can make that into emote. I do have some slots for some animated emotes, so we can make that happen. Oh crap, my bechamel sauce. I'm messing up the bechamel sauce. But ours is actually, yeah, that's true. That is true. That is true. Rags, Anno, and Chris Nicholas, those emotes are actually of them. That is true. It's been hard to get in and out of bed, bro. I don't know how you I didn't know you was gonna go through that, and then you decided to, out of nowhere, do that. That's crazy. It must have been bothering you for a long time, because like a lot of times you can hold off on things like that. But I know how bad it can be when you just let it sit. Yeah, I figured as much. You must have been dealing with it for a minute. Yeah, what is Dragon Con? I'm bound to go, but yeah, B got one. That's what I said. B Rags. Everybody got one, man. D&D mostly. Okay. I don't really play D&D, but I play BG3. You thought she was constipated? I tried to set up some D&D time. I was gonna do D&D with some of my friends that I used to play WoW with, but they picked up some people that I was like, not really huge on, and the timing just didn't work out, so I didn't do it. Bro, that's crazy. And then all of a sudden they tell you that it's your appendix, and then you're like, you know what? Surgery time? I didn't know that was the case. Granted, I know that if it explodes, it can get way worse. It must have been like, it seems like it was out of nowhere though. That's crazy. Well, glad you are out of it and you are doing fine now, and glad the baby is good. Because that's crazy that you guys didn't even ask if it was like gonna be a problem or anything. That was wild. I would ask that, I was like, bro, y'all didn't even ask? That's crazy. Oh, you okay? I asked Anno, he didn't ask. Apparently, I was so confused. Yeah. Glad somebody asked. Okay, glad somebody asked. Okay, we good. We Gucci. That's good. So what I'm hearing is Oblivion's gonna meet us out in Atlanta, for Dragon Con. That's what I'm seeing. I mean, certainly it wouldn't even matter. I mean, you needed it immediately? Like, it was like emergency that you needed it? I know that, like, your appendix could explode and whatnot, and it could be worse, but I don't know you was holding it off that long. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, yeah, I guess you had no choice. Glad you went through it. An appendix it's not the craziest surgery, but in your circumstance, anything could happen. So glad it's all good. You're taking a whole week off of it. That's crazy. Because even for DreamCon, when you went to Houston, you drove to Houston, you didn't even take that long off. Okay. So I had to wait for the doctor to be there by 12:30. Went at 2:08. Whew! Damn, you must have been sitting there like, damn, your appendix was gone at that point. All right. Let me look at tickets and see how much it costs for Atlanta. It shouldn't be that expensive because it's one big hub to another big hub. And then I gotta find some a good place to stay at, and maybe possibly rent a car. Yeah, D&D is dope. Back in the day, it wasn't as cool as it is now, but it is definitely pretty cool. I'm down to go nerd it out with some nerds. Now Oblivion's gonna meet us up in Dragon Con, is what I've been told. I need to go more of these cons. Oh shoot! Oh shoot! This my bechamel sauce ain't bechamel saucing. Oh, the cool, nice. Half really quietly. What he say? Am I that quiet? I feel like I'm a little bit loud. Oh yeah, I forgot you bought dice at the last con. Yeah, I still got to measure myself for my suit in for Wisconsin when I go back into to Wisconsin. Yeah, that you got the eyeball one, right? That thing is kind of sick. I still never actually played D&D, but I feel like BG3 is basically D&D. You know, same thing, same thing. Whisk and cheese, nutmeg, stock powder, or salt. Whisk and eggs. Oh shoot! I was supposed to put in eggs. Cheese. I'm totally forgetting about my food right now. I'm making it happen. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. Yeah, I'm making Greek food this week. I switched up my setup so I don't have my wheel available. BG3 party? Bro, Sleepy been trying to get you to play BG3 for a while. Okay? And you ain't been there. You ain't been doing it. I'm gonna start a campaign with a few of my buddies soon-ish. So I don't think I can start another campaign. I'm sad that it's only 4 people, but you know, no. It's Smack 'em I haven't got to play games with for a long time, so I'm gonna start one with them. But we can start one. As long as we have a good scheduled time and whatnot. You're slow, bro. Do you even have BG3 bot? Chris Stigler is probably on all the drugs it is right now. They gave you all of the Oxycontins and Percocets. There's mods for way more. Yeah, that's true. I forgot. You were mentioning that there are mods for that stuff. 8 people is a lot. Oh shit, you're taking it and it's still not doing it for you? Ooh. Damn, it's really that bad. Holy. Honestly, I'm very happy that I've never had like real surgery. Oh, almost forgot about that, Clarence. Three incision sites to avoid the holy moly. That's a lot. That's a lot. Hot diggity dang. I don't think I've ever had like a real surgery. I don't really consider getting my wisdom teeth pulled out actual surgery because I wasn't asleep neither, and they didn't really like cut me up because I was awake the whole time too. I guess being a soldier ain't common nowadays. I don't know. I can't even imagine getting surgery for anything. Alright, this is my bechamel sauce. Bechamel. I don't know what bechamel sauce is supposed to taste like. But that don't taste that bad. Whisk and cheese, stock powder, 12 minutes, cover. Oh, I gotta whisk in eggs. Forgot about the egg. Hold up, hold up. You might get surgery for your knees one day, bro. Yeah, it sounds like your knees is in need of some surgery for sure. That's what happens, bro. Stop getting on your knees, bro. I ain't saying she a gold digger. But she got knees, bro. She got knees. Why am I quoting Kanye? Shouldn't be quoting Kanye. Kanye's not a good person. You want robot legs? you can use a robot legs, bro. You can use a robot legs. Bro, I was quoting the wrong person. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have quoted Kanye. Kanye is not a good person. Should not be quoting Kanye. No Diddy. You're right. No Diddy. No Diddy. You're right. No Diddy. Knew exactly what I was talking about, though. All right, I gotta assemble this thing. Okay. It's like lasagna. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. Your knees didn't get like that for a reason. If we was hooping, maybe we should have got that place with a basketball court. Not gonna lie, I probably would have been out of breath by the second time we was playing. But I ain't played in a long time. But it would have been a little bit of fun, you know what I mean? Something we could have done on Saturday to get our blood pumping, blood rising. Whoops. You retire. Look, me and Vane was out there playing volleyball. I was completely butts. But you could play some basketball. Just a little bit. Do your best Trevor Ariza cosplay. I should really get these cinnamon sticks and bay leaves out of here. I honestly miss hooping. If people were into basketball as much as like recently, it'd be kind of cool. But I go to the basketball courts down here in Vegas. Ain't nobody playing basketball. They're like just playing pickleball. That's what I'm saying. Maybe I got to get into pickleball. Seems like the play. Is that OKC winning it? I feel like they are, unless Halliburton can actually clutch up, bro. Not the Trevor Ariza, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's other people I can name too, but I think Trevor Ariza is like a epitome of what a standstill shooter is. I feel like they can do it. They're just the better team. They're just like the much better favorite to win, period. But it's Halliburton magic. Anything can happen. That's the only reason I'm kind of like something else could happen. Like Indiana could win just because of the Halliburton magic. He played like boo boo last game, but he can turn up the next two games. You never know. It's more of a competition than you would really think. Yeah, he's super passive. He's like the fact that a lot of people are like he's not a star. It's showing. Like somehow they're winning. They were winning, and he was showing up somewhat, but he disappears for too long of a period to be the guy. to be a superstar. He disappears for too long. If he gets lucky, yeah, it happens. But like he disappears for 3-4 games sometimes, which is wild. And I mean, he just had a really good streak, but one of the clutchest players ever to play the game. But you can't disappear for unless you could stay steady for like 3 games or 4 games. You good. But in this series, he hasn't been doing it. And to be recognized as a superstar, you need to at least be like 4 games in a row. I don't know. He is good, though. Don't get me wrong. He is good. Still wouldn't consider him a superstar. But he's like Robert Horry. If I'm going to compare to anybody, he's like Robert Horry. Pretty decent. One of the Robert Horry is probably the clutchest player of all time. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's debatable or not. But Robert Horry definitely extremely clutch. And Halliburton, he kind of fallen into that realm for me, at least. Robert Horry was a good person, a good player. Very, very clutch. And a solid player, but not a superstar. But very clutch. With Marcel, they would have been so bad. Oh, for sure. Oh, don't get me wrong. Pascal is a little bit past his prime. And his, like, what he could. I mean, he could have been way better before. But, I mean, he does have a couple rings now. Now that I think about it. He does have a couple rings. But he could have been, he's past what, being a solid number 2. He's a decent number 2, but he passed his prime. Especially after injuries and stuff. Do I have any crumbs? I don't have any more. It's fine. But I'm hoping the Pacers come back and at least make it close. But obviously they're the favorite to win. I just saw that SGA passed up LeBron and Jordan for the most games of 30 points per game or 30-point games in a playoff series with 12. LeBron and Jordan had 11. This man has 12. It's kind of insane. Granted, it was eventually going to happen because of the pace of the game. That was eventually going to happen regardless. That's just not to say that friggin' Jordan LeBron is, I'm not discrediting the guy, but that's still an achievement for sure. But, you got to put it in perspective for sure. They should wrap it up next year. They should. But Halla Magic could happen, man. Halla Magic can happen. You never know. Come on. Hello. Gosh darn new camera. We'll see. I mean, when they're the backs against the wall, they tend to turn up. So hopefully they turn up. I mean, Sleepy probably upset that Jalen Williams decided to show up this game instead of the last game. Sleepy. Look. I don't condone freaking sports betting. I think sports betting is one of the most game ruining thing in the world. Like, it ruins the spectacle of sports. Because like when you're like, especially like I used to play a lot of fantasy sports. The fantasy sports was fun. Yeah, sports gambler. I used to love the like fantasy football, fantasy whatever, fantasy basketball. It was a lot of fun back in the day. But it kind of sucks the fun out of sports. Because like, everybody has their kind of sports teams they're rooting for, and they're having, like they'll never go against that. But then when fantasy sports or gambler comes into it, they're like, oh, I hope you lose, or I hate this player because they didn't score, they destroyed my parlay or something. Like, it destroys freaking sports, just sports in general. And it's super, super addictive because people think they know sports and stuff, and it just ruins relationships and everything. I hate it. I hate it. Let me see if I can get this. What is it called? Galaktoboureko. Figured out. You stopped after Lamaris A screwed me. Never again. Who is Lamar? Oh, LaMarcus Aldridge. He screwed you? How did he screw you? Brandon Roy and LaMarcus Aldridge. That was one of the all-time upsets of like what could have been. Brandon Roy is one of the coldest shooting guards out there at the period. One of the coldest players, and then he just got hurt, and it ruined his career. It sucked. Same thing with like Brandon Roy. Oh, not Brandon Roy. Derrick Rose. Some of these people had like crazy potential before they got hurt. Jerry Stackhouse, same thing. Penny Hardaway, kind of sucked. Tracy McGrady, oh my God. Tracy McGrady was cold, even after injury. Got traded Spurs and thought the man would go off. Man averaged 12 points from 22. I mean, by the time that he got to the Spurs, he wasn't that cold anymore. He wasn't your all-star player anymore. Plus, you trying to fill the shoes of Tim Duggan, like, bro, wasn't gonna happen, man. What could have been, bro? Imagine if Greg Oden panned out to be a decent player, like, and Brandon Roy stayed healthy. They would have been some of the coldest in the league. They would have been the coldest in the league. But now Portland is just Portland. Forever trash. I had faith in them, man. I had faith. I feel bad. I feel bad because of some of the players that, you know, their knees, their ankles took them before their time. I don't keep up with the NBA as much as I used to, though. But one of my coworkers at work always messages me like, "What do you think of this? What do you think has happened?" This year, he was like, he's a Nuggets fan. He was like, "What does it take for the Celtics and the Celtics and Golden State not to make it to the finals this year?" And he would do anything for that to happen. And I was like, "Don't ask that, man. Don't wish for that upon nothing." And then it came in fruition. He was like, I would have known that it meant that the Nuggets would get eliminated, I wouldn't have done that because, like, obviously, freaking Jason Tatum and Curry got hurt, so like they were out because of it. But what he asked for came true. He monkey pawed it, as he says. He monkey pawed it. I feel bad though. Portland is deadland. Like it sucks being one of the teams. Like if you're like the worst team, if you're like a mediocre team, it's probably worse than being the worst team. Because being the worst team is like people still talk about you being bad, and you still have a chance to get like a pretty decent like draft pick or whatnot. But like if you're like the worst, if you're like mediocre, like Portland is, it's like you don't have a good draft pick, and nobody talks about you, and you're in a small market team, you're not gonna go nowhere. It's just bad all around. What's going on, Hefe Old Wolf? How you doing? How you doing? Asian guy in a prep kitchen. Need to ask if you need aid or you're being helped against your will. One, I do need help. I definitely need help because I don't know what I'm doing. I just made a bechamel sauce that was the lumpiest, bechamel or lumpiest sauce I've ever seen in my life. Um, I'm blinking like 8 times because I definitely need help. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm messing up a lot of stuff. I'm trying to make this. What is it called? Galaktoboureko, and I'm failing miserably with this because this is way too difficult. This is way too difficult for me to make. I went and bought some salmonella flour, and I don't know if it's gonna happen. Just pulled your leg. I know. I understand, but I'm failing so hard. Also been sipping on the wine that I've been using to cook. He needs help talking to ladies, bro. I mean, if I met a woman that lives up to my standards, I don't think I would have a hard time. Personally, I don't think I would have a hard time speaking to her. I think I got the rizziness, the know-how. Before they used to be just called game. How do you make riz into a verb or a description, adjective? How do you make riz into an adjective? I don't speak the Gen Z. I'm trying to get better at it. I don't know. Let's see. I bought some philo. Where is it? Where did I put it? Hold on. Philo. Salmonella flour? Where's my salmonella flour at? I know I bought it. You've never had a problem with ladies after they tried your food, bro. I wish I could say that. Look, I think like back in the day, you know, and I'm a little bit older, okay? I'm a little bit older. So when I say that, you know, women's standards, the first thing they used to say, women used to be like, I want a sense of humor. Where has that gone? Women don't say they like a sense of humor anymore. First thing they say is like they have a stable job. Yes, I have a stable job, but that's not the type of woman I'm trying to attract. Where is my flour though, for real? Well, I guess I can't make this because I don't have my salmonella flour. I swear I had it somewhere here. Ah, what the heck? Rip. That thing was expensive too. I'm sad. I don't know where my salmonella flour is. Gosh darn it. Where are those standards these days? Bro, standards are gone, bro. Okay, 72. You didn't have to put your whole birthday in there. 72 is a little bit older. Okay, I'll give it that. You want them baddies, banging bodies. Yes, that's part of it, but I like an intellectual woman, okay? I prefer women who are able to talk, who are able to laugh. If a woman laughs at my joke, no matter how corny it is, I will fall in love with her at that point. Oh, there it is. I think I found it. Oh, I found it. Found my salmonella flour. Thank goodness. Gonna go play some Gooner Blade. Check it later. All right, bro. I appreciate you. Glad you are back on the hunt and playing the games. I will holla at you later, bro. Wait, did the pizza party work? Did that even work, bro? Wait. Pizza party. It didn't work. You get an extra pizza party, bro. You get an extra pizza party. I moved my computer and stuff. I don't know if it'll work. It worked now. It worked. Overrated. Half one's free and it'll be the same height. Wow. That hurt my feelings, bro. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But you'd have to point out the obvious. Sometimes you ain't got to do that, man. You ain't got to point out the obvious. Thank you. The lurk don't even work? I hate this. I hate it here. I hate it here. I hate it here. I got to make sure all that stuff is working the next time I come through and do this. But you enjoy yourself playing that Gunnar Blade. I'm not succumbing to that. But yes. Look, everybody wants a banging body, a cute smile, a pretty face. Like, everybody wants that, okay? Not everybody can get that. But even if you had that at this age, the way I am now, like, I'm older. I mean, I'm not as old as Senor Chef is talking about, but yo, I kind of want more than that. I want a woman to laugh at my jokes and me not having to explain the joke. You know what I mean? Like, it should be fine. It should be fine. Toasting to the chat with a oak Chardonnay. What does that mean? What is a? This is a Cabernet Sauvignon. First of all, okay. Cheers. It sucks. It's like a $10 wine, but I needed to make some sauce out of it, so wine is wine. All right, bro. Get fit, baby. I'm gonna try to practice some volleyball to not disappoint you next time. I got you, bro. I appreciate you coming through, bro. Holla at me next time you streaming. What else I gotta put in here? Sugar. I was cramping. Still did better than I expected, but still, I was doing great. Wasn't doing great. Never disappoint. I would try not to, bro. I try not to. Nah, but look, women. There are pretty women everywhere in the world. Half of them aren't worth hollering at. And then half of them already got a man. So the next half, you kind of screwed. As a 35, they had to point out that I was 34 years old on my my registration for making an account for my dentist appointment. They had to point that out. I was like, bro, you ain't gotta point that out. So I know that I'm getting older, just a smidge older. So you know, I can't be just going for the pretties and the bodies and stuff like that. It's just not smart. It's not smart. What else I gotta add here? Okay, step 1 is to whisk salmonella cornstarch, salt together in a medium bowl. No clumps. Okay. I'm just eyeballing, even though I shouldn't be, because it's not a great idea for baking, but I'm going to try to make it work. The lazies are easy to understand. They want respect, compliment, and just meant to shut up sometimes. 100%. Like I said, I don't think I have a huge problem with speaking to women. I can speak to women. And I think I have a decent amount of game when it comes to it. I don't know, kids don't call it a decent amount of riz, as the kids say. It's just a matter of finding the right woman and approaching them. The approach of the women is the hard part. I don't have an easy time doing that. I'm very socially, I have a lot of social anxiety. So it's kind of hard. I don't think I have enough milk for this to work. I'm going to add some water, even though I shouldn't. But there's not nearly enough milk. It's skim milk. It's skim milk at this point. Riz check. Let's hear them pickup lines. Okay. Sheesh. Hey girl, have you been to the Eiffel Tower? No? Because I feel like we should go together. Like, that one's got to be good, right? Because you get it? Because I feel, Eiffel. I'll be here all day. At least for the next couple hours. I feel like that was a good one. Oh, snap. Then, approach a woman is easy. Just say hi, man. Introduce myself. I don't know. I don't know if that's true, because nowadays, women will take that as not as much as a creep as someone approaching differently, but it is still a little bit creepy. Women like to be left alone nowadays. That's what it feels like. Even though they don't say so, I feel like if somebody approaches them and says something like that, it depends on how cute you are, I guess, and how handsome you are. I'm not the most handsome, so it won't always work out for someone like me. I'm short. I'm like 2 feet tall, so that's one of the other things. Women want someone who's at least 6 feet. And that's very, very evident now because of the prevalence of dating apps. And they allow you to filter on that kind of thing. Like that, it makes it so much harder. So much harder. I don't do dating apps, though. I don't think I ever can do dating apps. I don't feel like I ever want to do dating apps. I don't want to be like a LinkedIn profile kind of thing. That's just too much for me. Look, you weren't in you guys got together before the age of like dating apps became a thing, okay? Before dating apps became a thing. That's when you guys got together. Nowadays, if you were still single and you went on a dating app, there's like a check mark. I'm just saying, there's like a check mark that women go through. It's a process. Take your advice, women are the same humans as men. They're the same. Oh, 100%. I agree with that 100%. If a girl came up to me and was like, hey, introduce yourself, let me introduce myself, I would think that is weird. Personally, I would think that is weird. I would commend their confidence, but I feel like it would be weird to introduce yourself that way. And I'm just being honest. If you're saying women are the same way, I'm just saying it is weird to me. Not gonna hate it though. Oh yeah, confidence is a thing. Confidence is a huge thing. Like I think everyone is attracted to confidence, and I think I have a decent amount of confidence. Well, you know, besides the fact that I'm short, I don't hate myself for being short or not. You know what I'm saying? I don't let that take away from anything, but it is a detriment. One day. I still like. I also had to be in situations to be in order to meet women to begin with. So, wait, Tony? You want to hear the punchline? Did you hear the punchline? Did you hear the punchline? Or you need me to repeat myself? Short Kings are in now. Stop. Short Kings are. I don't know if they are in at the moment. Maybe a little bit more in, but not necessarily in. You didn't hear it? Okay, I'll say it over. Okay. It was a girl. Have you been to Paris? Because I feel like we should go together. No, that's pretty good. I feel like that's pretty good. That's pretty good, right? That's got to be solid, right? That's solid, right? Not a horrible one. A pretty decent one, though, right? 5 out of 10? I feel like that deserves more than a 5 out of 10, bro. That's got to be better than a 5 out of 10. I feel like it's semi-decent. You've never met a girl that can't resonate on a level. Sometimes just listen. 100%. Listening is vital. Oops. Whoops. Oh, I broke something. Listening is definitely essential. And I don't have a problem with that. I feel like I'm one of the best listeners in the world, okay? Not to toot my horn. I listen to everyone. No matter how dumb it is, I will listen. But getting a woman's attention in the first place is the hard part. $5.1? Girl, have you been to Paris? We can make a video leak. That's okay. See, this is why I cannot take your recommendation seriously. Cause holy moly, you took my half decent line. Like, yeah, I don't think it was the best, and you made it 10 times worse somehow. I don't know how you did it, cause it was already like not the best in the first. I would have gave it like a 6 or 7 out of 10. You know what I mean? And this man went and took it and made it like a negative 5. Negative 5. Somehow managed to make it negative 5. This guy. You have a talent, sir. You have a talent. I have a few lined up pickup lines too, though. It's some pretty decent ones. Granted, I don't remember them on the spot. Okay, I have to practice them and I have to remember them a little bit. I don't necessarily remember them right off the top of my head. There's a TikTok that I do see and I subscribe to here and there, and it's a girl, and she actually has some of the coldest pickup lines, but she also does them really well. She executes them extremely well. I have a problem with the fact that I am bad at executing them. That's why I gotta practice them. I add half a cup of sugar, beat for 10 minutes, then until thick and pale. Stir in vanilla. I need to add some sugar. You've never had to use pickup lines to show me what's there to like about you. Dinner at get out of here, bro. That confidence, though. I mean, that's the confidence that gets you women, though. That is the confidence that gets you women. You just got lucky. Sir. Sometimes you just get lucky, and you ain't got to put in a lot of work. That's crazy. Not everybody can hit the jackpot, sir. Not everybody can hit the jackpot. May I ask you to join me explore the town? I am new. Yeah, things like that definitely work. I can see something like that definitely working. You're not wrong. But to be in a situation to be able to ask that question is a little bit different, okay? When you have like social anxiety, it makes it kind of hard to be asking those kind of questions to random strangers on the street. But I am working on it. Slowly working on it. It's a process. 5 out of 5. Sir, you just have the best RNG in the world. We know you have some good RNG, sir. We know you have a lot good RNG. Not everybody has that RNG. Not asking the 100. You're not wrong, actually. You make a really good point. You make an extremely good point with that one. Imagine if you pulled that in high school. I don't know what I'm trying to imagine, sir. High school is high school. There weren't even that many hotties in high school. There were a couple. But none of them was like out the world hotties. But I agree. If you don't, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. 100% agree with that one. I really hope I don't mess this up too much. I need my cake pan. Ten out of 10 is not a gal you would want for your life. I agree. Actually, no, because 10 out of 10, yes. Because 10 out of 10 looks, maybe not, but like 10 out of 10 as a person, sure, I'm down for it. I would love out of 10 out of 10 girl. Ain't gonna happen ever in my life, but you know, they eventually can become a 10 out of 10. I just have to be in more situations where women are available to me. Or I just got to meet more friends who have more women friends. All of my friends only have freaking men friends, which isn't cool. I need more friends, I guess. Crap. All right. Homemade phyllo, even though this is definitely not phyllo, though it is so not. What else do I need in this thing? Vanilla. That might have been too much vanilla. Close enough though. You talk about women as they're not humans. What are you talking about? How am I talking about them as their asset? I've never have I said that they were assets. I never said that I was going to use them for anything or they have a type of value or anything. Or as if I own them. All I've ever said is it's hard for me to find one. I think you may be taking it the wrong way. Fold, make sure the hot semi-linear partially cover the pan and set aside to cool. Preheat oven to 350. 6 more sheets. Maybe. I think you may be taking it the wrong way. I said I need to find a woman. Yes, that is, I guess you could say that's kind of like saying like an asset or something. I said, I've never really said that, like I would own a woman or anything of the sorts. I've never said that. Never said I've been obligated to have a woman either. I'm just saying my time is running low and I'm getting old and I need to step it up in order to find a woman to make them happy and then we can be happy together. I think you may be misconstruing me to the words that Hero was saying. the way Hero puts it, kind of, yeah, the way, yeah, definitely a little bit suspect. I can see that. I can see that just a smidge. Maybe women do too. Women do as well. Women face the same struggles we do, or men do, for sure. I'm not saying that they don't, because they definitely do. Honestly, there's a loneliness epidemic. Epidemic. Yeah, I say epidemic. It's worldwide. It is definitely a worldwide conundrum where people aren't having enough kids, and people are mad at the fact that people just don't want to have kids. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with not having wanting to have kids, but as a millennial, like, I don't know if I want to bring children into this world. This world is not meant for people at this point. Well, it's not a great world to bring in children into. I will be honest. Don't feel like it's not a great time to be alive. Ooh. Okay. Custard. I think I did doing a decent job at this. I don't know. Don't know what custard is supposed to actually look like, but it smells delicious. It smells very, very good. Oh, I should have took this off because now it's dirty. Yeah, look, that's all good. They need to check up on you. It's out of nowhere. So glad you got people checking up on you like that. Asking about your well-being. Glad you are good though. Glad you are good. It's okay. It's okay. Bro, you gonna be good by the time the babies. Wait, when is the babies? The children babies' birthday time? Cause it's getting close. I don't know when you plan on doing that, but it's getting kind of close. I don't know if you're gonna be 100% by that time coming around. Hope you is, but yeesh. Okay. I don't know if this is supposed to be this watery, but it's kind of watery. We'll see how it turns out. It's supposed to be like a custard. Ooh, what's going on, Shior? Hope you feeling much better than last week. I have faith that you are. Well, we're making Greeky food here. And this is the, I don't know, I still don't know how to pronounce this thing. It is Galaktoboureko. Galaktoboureko. And it's coming together. It's coming together. I hope it's gonna be decent, semi-decent, because it looked a little bit too watery for me. It's supposed to be like a custard. It's not looking very custardy. You're not, but you got a job trial for tomorrow. Ooh, nice. Best of luck to you in your job trial run. Hopefully you get it. You do the trial run. Shoot. Work. It's all right. I give you my energy like the Dragon Ball Z spirit bombs. All the power that you can take. I have faith. One day, I bought myself some. I haven't been feeling great the past couple weeks either, to be honest. So, had to grab me some medicine and whatnot. Ooh, wait a second. This don't look that bad. It's supposed to be like a eggplant lasagna, and I don't know. It's not looking horrible. It's kind of like a shepherd's pie. What was it called? Moussaka? Moussaka. I was pronouncing it wrong, and mozzarella came in here and corrected my pronunciation of it. But it's actually not looking that bad. I think I should have drained out the fat from the meat a little bit, because looks like the meat is getting a wee bit like out there, and it's like creating like a layer of fat, so it's not really great. I got a bunch of these wine stoppers that I have not been using whatsoever, because I haven't been drinking wine like that. I used to drink wine pretty often, but cheap wine, good to have around just for like cooking and whatnot. Haven't really used it that often though. Clean up a little while I wait for the foodies to get cooked up. I think the lasagna is almost done. It's eggplant lasagna. I have not eaten eggplant in a long time. I tried to buy like eggplant because it's good for you and whatnot, but I find it hard to find recipes to actually enjoy it. And it's supposed to be like a meat substitute, and I don't know. I can't stray away from my meat. I can't really enjoy a meal unless it has at least a little bit of meat in it. No diddy. You gotta have at least a little bit. It ain't gotta be 16 inches, but I'll take a little bit less than that, you know? I got it from a new H Mart. They just opened H Mart here in Vegas. They just opened a new, and it's the busiest grocery store that I have ever been to. Like, it's levels of gosh darn Black Friday at Best Buy kind of busy. I don't understand why. It's just an H Mart, but they just opened up, and it was like shoulder to shoulder just to get anywhere. I understand it's like the newly open, but we have other like other Asian stores around that you can go to. Ain't gotta go to H Mart. I mean, they do got some really good stuff. Don't get me wrong; they got some really good deals. I managed to get a couple packs of ramen for like $3, which usually costs like $8. So definitely some good deals. But I don't know. Luckily they had like all the registers open, and everybody was working. Like, they had a lot of workers and whatnot to take care of the rush. But legit, why is a grocery store that packed? It should not be that packed. I'm kind of happy that they did open up at H Mart though, because I get to have some good food. I found a place that actually sells legit A5 Wagyu too, though. And it's not even that expensive. For like half a pound of A5 Wagyu, it's like $30. I might have to buy it one of these days and try it out, because I've never had like real A5 Wagyu. I've had Wagyu, like regular American Wagyu, Australian Wagyu, but I've never had like actual A5 Wagyu, which I've always wanted to try, but there aren't too many places that sell it, or restaurants that have it that's not like super duper expensive. And I'm pretty frugal with it. You've never had A5 Wagyu? Yeah, I mean, a lot of people haven't. I was gonna go try it when I go to Japan and whatnot, but like They sell A5 Wagyu, $30 for like half a pound. And it looks like a good slice. Like it doesn't look like it's like not real or anything like that. But they have it once a week. And I want to go try. I might just go ahead and go buy it and try it one of these days. Just for the hell of it. Because the way you cook it is really simple too. You just like take some of the fat and you use on a teppanyaki grill and cook it up. But you've had other meats. I know you've had other meats. No Diddy. Definitely had a lot of other meats for sure. But it looks really good. It looks like legit A5 Wagyu. So I definitely want to try it. Though I will try it in Japan when I go. Have not really, I haven't really planned out that. I gotta really plan that out too, though. I have to figure out what I want to do while I'm out there in Japan. Because I haven't really put too much thought into it. Whew. Look at that. That's the what is it? Oops, wrong one. Wrong button. Moussaka. Smells good. It smells really good, actually. It smells very cinnamony. The cinnamon that got put in there myself. The bechamel sauce is kind of lumpy, but I think that's fine. It's fine. As you see, I should have drained out some of the oil because you can see the oil still bubbling even because it's on the outside there. I'm gonna let it cool a little bit. I'll let it cool and wait for the, what is it called? Galaktoboureko, because that's supposed to be, it just looks like they just put sugar syrup on top. Bechamel sauce. Don't know what bechamel sauce is, but that is bechamel sauce. This is just watery syrup, I guess. Let this cool, and then I'll serve it up a little bit. I gotta get better with my plating. I'm so bad at plating. So I gotta work on that one. Still working on it. Sugar syrup. I mean, let me just taste it a little bit to see what it tastes like at least. I gotta try it out, right? I cannot try it out, right? Ouch, it's hot. It is like lasagna. It kind of looks like lasagna. You got the layers. There's no noodles in it, but it's just like, you know, it got layers to it. They got eggplant, meat, more eggplant, and then like a top of bechamel sauce. It's still hot though. Should let it cool a little bit. Oh, hot. Whew. Oh, hot. I burnt my tongue a little bit. Worth though, that's good. That's actually kind of good. Okay. Like the lamb is really, I'm happy that I used lamb for it versus just regular beef. Ah, burnt my tongue though. Holy moly. I am getting very hungry, so I need to hurry up and finish this because it's been a little bit. How long am I supposed to bake this Galaktoboureko for? It is supposed to bake for 40 minutes? How long did I put it in there for? That's a long time. I don't know if I can wait 40 minutes. I'm hungry. Ooh, fan turned on. Oh my god, I just put too much. Oh, that is so much vanilla. I just accidentally spritzed in there. That's all right. It'll evaporate, right? It'll evaporate. I'm gonna eat this though. Let's get a decent sized piece in here. One straight from the middle. Oh no! I gotta cut it better. There we go. There we go. I need some greenery with it though. I don't have any like parsley or anything to make it look like very, very good. So a little bit of pepper flakes on it. Oh, that might have been a little bit too much. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It'll live, it'll live, it'll live. Ooh. Some cheese. It needs some green. It definitely needs some green to make it look a little bit better, but that is the Moussaka? Moussaka. Greek eggplant lasagna. Meat lasagna. I think it looks pretty good though. This is why you need to try the bat signal. I'm sorry. I'll add you. I'll add you to the bat the bat signal. I have been a little bit preoccupied. You know what I'm saying? I've been having anxiety attacks, feeling a little sick, not great, messing up life. So, you know, I've been a little bit preoccupied. Just a smidge. I'm sorry. What's going on with you though? Hope you're doing it. You came in perfect time for me to eat the eggplant lasagna. You know what I'm saying? The eggplant. Well, there's meat in it too, so it's not like vegetarian or nothing because I can't do vegetarian food. But lasagna. Cheers. It's so hot. Oh, my mouth. It burnt. It's good. I never made bechamel sauce in my life, but it don't taste that bad. It don't taste that bad. I still got some Galaktoboureko to make too. Yeah, better. Yeah. Yeah. It's the real thing. It's definitely real. Like, it was rough because I was going to the grocery store and it just kicked in out of nowhere. And I made it to the store and I sat down in the middle of an aisle and was like trying to get myself together, and I was going like in and out. I was damn near going in and out of consciousness and whatnot. And I ended up not laying, but like hanging over one of the refrigerators in like the meat section, and I realized that I was like legit. Oh snap! thank, thank you, Oblivions. I appreciate it. Appreciate you throwing a sub to Emsley. I appreciate it. Yeah, I was laying over a cold fridge at the grocery store, and I actually like lost consciousness. I don't know what you say. I passed out for like a second, and I woke up like a minute later, and I realized that I was breathing in cold air, and I realized where I was, and I had to walk out of the store and just sit outside for like a good 30 minutes before I went back in. It was super rough because like there was a lady trying to get her bike chain on the bike rack. The whole time I was sitting there trying to get myself together. I was like, what? I'm sitting here with my head down, just like curled up in a ball for like ever. And this lady was trying to get her bike on the bike rack, and she couldn't get the chain on her bike or the lock on her bike the whole time. So it was like making me it was making it so much worse. Let's go through the fifth, bro. Oblivion is the coldest. You just sugared it up. Look, you doing it, bro. You doing it. You keep it up. You got a ways away. Smack saw that you caught up to him, and he was like, "Nah, I ain't having it. I ain't having it." And he just said, "I'm up." Like, he decided to, like, he was gifting on the weekend when I wasn't even freaking online, and thought I wouldn't notice. The man's a saint too. That man's a saint too. It is ridiculous. Bro, I was like, bro, stop. You shouldn't be doing this. You shouldn't. I don't need it. You shouldn't be doing it, but I do appreciate it. But man, you shouldn't be doing it. Oh yeah, they did do like a 30% gift sub discount. They did do a discount this past few weeks. Well, not even weeks, just like 1 week. They do that around. I thought it was more like during September, but yeah, I do appreciate it. He just spontaneously did it out of nowhere. I got you, bro. I owe you a beer when you come to Dragon Con with me in Numu, right? I buy you a few beers when we down there. Dragon Con, bro, Atlanta ain't that far from for a low rider. You be all right. Yeah, I've been feeling like shit though. Yesterday I went to an appointment. That's why I have Munchie Mondays on a freaking Tuesday. Like, I had an appointment at 3. I went down there. Turns out they didn't have my freaking. They canceled my appointment, but I still kept getting emails telling me that I had to go there for an appointment, but they canceled it. Apparently, I put my freaking phone number in wrong. So they were trying to contact me, telling me that my appointment was canceled, but they still sent the email. They could have emailed me, but they didn't email me. They decided they wanted to call a number that was wrong the whole time. Yeah, it's Tuesday. It is Tuesday. Oh, yeah. That's why I'm doing a Munchie Monday on Tuesday, because I had an appointment yesterday. Apparently it was wrong. They didn't want to email me or fix the email telling me that I had an appointment at 3 o'clock on Monday. They didn't tell me that it was canceled, because it was still not canceled. But I went there, spent like 4 hours out of my day to get there, because, I ain't got a car. So I got to make a journey out of it. Now I got a tan, because I walked the whole time there, because I was disappointed in myself. Apparently I put the number in wrong. So I was disappointed in myself the whole time. And after walking back, I didn't feel like doing anything. I was upset after I got back. Walk back. It took like 2 hours to walk back But I was just wondering myself, so screw it, I'm doing it anyways. I'm just gonna walk back. No, I was dark, sweaty, and pissed. But luckily, I think I got it together. Hopefully, because just have not been having a great couple weeks. What's the closest thing you had to a boo thang? Well, I've had boo thangs before. I'm not deprived of whammons. I have had a woman's touch before. It's not like I'm an incel, okay? I've kissed a woman before. I just never had coitus. You know what I'm saying? I've never had coitus. It's not like I haven't had the opportunities to have coitus neither. It's just I have not felt like I should. Also, I'm not paying for coitus neither. I've never got a handy. No. Not that kind of woman's touch. I've never had a handy. I don't think I would feel comfortable. I don't know. I think there's levels to it. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but I feel like getting a handy is past getting actual, punani, to that level. I don't know. Maybe it's different nowadays. I don't know if that's the way it goes, but I feel like if you're comfortable giving a handy, I feel like you are past the level of, do people typically get handies before the what do they call that? Before the deflowering? I don't know. I don't know words. I don't know words. I'm bad at words. Because I feel like getting a handy is like a more casual thing that you would do after you feel more comfortable with somebody. You just don't get them. You just don't get them out of nowhere before you're more comfortable with the person. I don't know. I could be wrong. Haven't been in a situation in a long time, so I'm just saying. I feel uncomfortable for a woman to do that before I know them, I guess, kind of thing. But that's just me. That's just me. I'm also a bit more old-fashioned. Just a smidge more old-fashioned. I remember the one time that Jason brought over an actual hooker. Bro, that's the second time. I haven't been in many situations where a hooker has been presented in my life. There has not been that many times in my life. It's only been twice that's ever been a thing. However, both times I'm gonna be extremely uncomfortable, like ridiculously uncomfortable. Even in the most recent one was like super uncomfortable. Why do people do that? I don't understand. Like, oh my gosh. Oh, you're right. Sex worker. I'm sorry. You're right. A sex worker. You're correct. Let me be politically correct a little bit before I get canceled. But yes, like this is. How do I always get put in these? I can't say always. I think the last time was Jason was probably almost 10 years ago. Every 10 years or so, getting introduced to a freaking sex worker. Like, how do you get put in these freaking so awkward situations? The first one, both of them actually, I don't understand. Like, how do you introduce a sex worker to a party of people? Like what do you expect for that to happen? I can understand if it's like a one-on-one situation and you keep it down the low. I can understand that, but you don't bring it to a party of people. Like, why? Why is that a thing? And then the second time with Huck, I'm like, bro, the same thing. Like, what? It make no sense. Make it make sense. I just I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't. I really don't. Like also like the women's that he both of them were bringing around. It just like why would I ever pay for that? Like I don't know. I don't know. I guess people are paying for less nowadays. People are paying for things like OnlyFans and pictures and subscriptions on Instagram. I didn't even know Instagram had its own like pay for content kind of thing, kind of like OnlyFans does, but it's like Instagram version of it. I didn't even know that was a thing, personally, until I saw like a TikTok about it. That was kind of insane. I thought Instagram was just about like cool people trying to get to know each other. You know what I mean? Cool pictures. You don't put pictures on there and that's it. I never understood. Everyone is worth. Okay, you're right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sounding very degrading. You're right. You're right. You're 100% correct. I'm sorry. I'm sounding very privileged and what is the word? Sound like a horrible person. You're right. You're right. I'm sorry. You 100% right. Everybody, there's someone who is willing to pay for something. So, you're right. You're right. You're right. I'm just saying, he could presume that Odie had better standards than that. Just saying. No, you're right. You're right. You're right. You keeping me a good person. You're right. No. I ain't get no handy. Staying away from a handy. Look, I think I have the good enough mental to recover from those kind of things. I may have a bad week, a bad day, but the next day it's a whole new day. So I don't really take anything to heart ever. Trust me. I appreciate though. Thank you. It's funny because I don't know if you know that Chris just went through surgery today and whatnot. I am still the virgins at 34 years old. I still hold that card for a long time. Yeah. I have not found a woman that I'm willing to give everything to. Don't worry about it, man. It's not a race. It's not a race. That poster about to help a lot. I don't know about that one. That poster, I'm about to remove. If I ever bring a woman home, that poster is coming down. Okay, that poster is not gonna stay up. I don't know about for life. Could be. Like I don't know. I don't feel like I'm gonna have kids. I don't mind being alone for the rest of my life either. It's not like it's gonna be. It's not really a big deal. I think, especially now. Especially now that my sister has given birth to a grandchild to my mom. I don't have to worry about ever having a child. It's even less worrying for me. What poster? Look, yeah. Would you like to see this poster that these guys bought me at the convention that we went to in Houston? Do I have my phone on me? I do. These guys got me it's a character, one of my favorite characters. And I was going around the whole con trying to find any kind of merchandise about this character, right? It's probably one of the best anime I've ever seen. It probably is the best anime I've ever seen in my life. But I just wanted some merchandise of this show. And there was no good merchandise for it whatsoever. And not no good one, but there was no merchandise to begin with. It was just non-existent. And then, hold on. 666 best anime. No. Stop. Hold on. Wait, why is it not working? It should be working. I don't know why it's not. Hold on. Wait. There we go. Okay. Twitch says inappropriate. It's not inappropriate. It's not that inappropriate. All right. Here we go. We'll go. Look, this is above my bedroom. This is my bedroom. This is my new stream setup. I moved everything back. AJ Raphael, thank you. Somebody know AJ Raphael. Thank you. I've been collecting my my gear for my my 90s music, or not, I guess it's early 2000s. But I've been collecting my 2000s. If you got some recommendations, I'm start downloading some more of them. I got a few, not a lot. This is my bedroom, my little twin side bedroom. But this is the poster we're talking about, okay? This is the one. Yes, I sleep on a tiny twin size, and I regret it. I never in my life have I slept on an actual twin. I've either shared a bed or had a full size at least, and this thing is tiny. Legit. I kick half my blanket off sometimes. But yes, it is covered with Post-its, all right? This is one of my favorite characters in anime, and she's like a 600, over 1,000-year-old freaking elf, and they decided to make it lewd. I could not find any other freaking merch, and she's lewd. It's a lewd picture, okay? Look, my feet don't dangle off because I'm short, but I definitely need at least a full-size bed. This is not for me. But yes, I have Post-its all over it, okay? She's showing ass. You can kind of see the ass. And she's showing toes, too. There's toes as well. Oh, my gosh. Take them off. Gosh darn it. Like, it's a pretty look. She's a 1,000-year-old elf. Why you got to disrespect the elf? I had to cover up the toes, too, because, you know, people got some toe things going on. You know, it ain't for me. He said that like it's a pretty lewd photo, okay? And she's like a 1,000-year-old elf. You don't disrespect the elf like this. But the homie bought it for me, so I was like, sure. It is. The ass is kind of thwopping a little bit, okay? Okay, so you know, we're just gonna come back up. Okay, you guys seen it? All right, the toes and everything, the butts in the. All right, good. All right, good. Okay. If your room was covered, you'd be worried. What do you mean my room is covered? Oh, if my room was covered with it? Yeah, it's not. It's pretty bad. It's not like it's showing actual. Okay, in terms of like lewdness, I guess it could be worse, but it's disrespectful for one of my favorite characters that I adore. Like I don't even think of them sexually in that way. Like I don't like wife. I don't know if you know what a waifu is, but I don't even see them as a waifu. And like to make it lewd is like I don't know if I respect that. It ain't for me. No nipples or nothing. Look, I'm just saying. It's disrespectful to the character more than anything. Okay, that whole convention that I went to, that was the only thing you could find. Nothing but lewd pictures of her, and she's like a 1,000-year-old elf, bro. 1,000-year-old elf. Ouch. I don't know if this is done or not. If I hear dominant woman like a subby, what is that? Look, I'm working on it, okay? I'm going to more events, more in-person things. That's why I'm saying I gotta pick up some pickleball. I feel like I have to pick up some pickleball. I'm gonna say this is done. too lazy. This is done. You can trace over her body with an outline of the frame. And on the other side, glass, paint, fill in clothes. I could. Have you seen the craft picture frame? Craft picture frame craft, something like that. I don't know what that is. Craft picture frame craft. Wait, why is this not working? There we go. Wait, let me show you what the character actually is supposed to look like, okay? Like, there's so much, like, she's basically an old granny. This is the actual character, okay? There's no, like, any kind of, like, the closest that she doesn't have clothes is, like, something like this. Like, or this, right? That's the closest that you're going to see of her not having clothes. And yet they make, the only thing you could find at the convention was of her, gosh darn near naked. You know what I mean? It's a wholesome anime. It's a super wholesome anime. And somehow they make it not wholesome. And it was the only thing you could find there. So that's what was really upsetting me the most. I'm just saying. That was the thing that's like upsetting the most. Usually what is it? Rule 34. That was it. That was the epitome of Rule 34. Like, there's nothing in here that makes it even remotely lewd. So, I don't know. It's weird. It is very weird why people decided to do that. But hey. They gave it to me. The homie gave it to me, and it was free. I'll take it. Do something this whole time. You've been out. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, Rule 34 does make it does make it look very much like Child's Play. I'm just saying, it kinda is present. It's relevant. I don't want to condone that kind of stuff. Like, I'm not a person who's going to be doing that. If they had regular artwork, I would have been fine with it. But no. They decided to freaking only have that kind of artwork there. All right. Let me try to get this. Oh, I messed it up. Okay, let me redo that. Redo. This is kind of hot. Oh, okay, that one came out okay, I think. It's like a custard. It's supposed to be a custard. Okay. This is Balak. All right, Oblivion, I appreciate you coming through. I hate you, Oblivion. You ain't got to say it like that. I hate you, but I appreciate you coming through, bro. You have a good night, bro. You have a wonderful night. This is called Galaktoboureko. It's like a custard and a phyllo bread, homemade phyllo bread that I probably messed up completely, but it doesn't look that bad. Time to try it. It does look custardy. It is more custardy than I thought it was going to be. The dough I made is kind of rough, but maybe the custard makes up for it. Cheers. Oh, hot. Oh, cool off. That was hot. Mmm. The custard is very custardy. Why'd my music stop? Oh, that tastes good though. Hold up. I like that. Close up again. Looks like mashed potatoes. It's a baked. It was hot. It was burning my tongue, but yeah, it's good. It's like custardy. The custard itself is a bit lumpy because I kind of messed up. I put cold flour into hot milk, and it is a little bit lumpy, but considering I didn't have the phyllo bread, it actually is not bad, not bad. Thank you. I try to be funny. I try. It's also because I probably had like a quarter of wine, red wine, quarter bottle of red wine that I struggled very, very hard to open to begin with. But we got good wine going. I mean, it's cheap $10 wine, but it gets the job done. That's hot. It's way too hot, but it's so good. It is like almost like an egg custard, like an egg tart. Kind of reminds me of an egg tart, but with vanilla tones to it, which I'm down for. Oh. I'm down for it. May hasn't been around to have me drink, so it's awful wine. It might taste great with this Greek lasagna, just eggplant Greek lasagna. I don't know about the custard, but I'm down for it. $10 Cabernet Sauvignon, Josh Sellers Hearth. Cheers. Ugh. I bought me these wine stoppers. Haven't had to use it in a long time. Should see me struggling with trying to get the cork off of that thing. I didn't have the batteries for it, so I had to like force it out. Oh my gosh. I gotta start doing a little bit more. I'm starting a series though on Tickety Tack. I'm gonna start doing ratings of instant ramen. I don't know if it's done, but I'm gonna start that. I don't care if somebody else has already done it. I have better opinion, better taste buds than them in the beginning to begin with, you know? I'm gonna start with Mi Mama, and then go to like the non-shim stuff. There's like Shin Ramyun. I don't know about Shin Ramyun backs, but the Shin Ramyun, the regular one, that still tastes good. It don't suck. But I live by so many Asian stores that all of them have their own little like brands and stuff for instant ramen. I think I could make a series out of it. I could do like at least 2 a week. I just got to put in the effort to actually do it. It takes a little bit of time. Definitely takes a little bit of time. Holy moly, it's hot up in here. Beef bone broth. I think I've seen that one. That one's like I think it's like in a green pack. I've seen that one. I definitely want to try it. I definitely want to try that one. The ones I'm gonna start with are ones that I have tried before. So I'm gonna start, slowly work my way to ones that I've never tried before. I've tried a lot of ramen in my life. There's one pack that I think will never be topped. Called Nissan Rao. It's in the green pack. It tastes just like regular ramen that you buy at a friggin' restaurant sometimes. It's just as good. Just as good. Black bag? Really? Has dehydrated garlic. That sounds really good. Last week I bought a ramen pack. I threw it away already, but it's like a big pack. I thought it came with more than one in there, but it was one pack of ramen for like $3, and it was on sale, so I bought it, and I thought it came with more than one. I was wrong, but it had everything in it. They had like a sauce called like snail broth. It was called like snail broth. I guess it's supposed to be snail flavored. But it came with like pickled bamboo. It came with like peanuts. It came with dehydrated garlic. It had all of that stuff in there. It was okay. I wouldn't pay $3 for a pack of noodles, but it was all right. But like that's the kind of stuff I want to try out and see. I still haven't tried the Ichiran one. There's like a specific Ichiran one that you can buy that comes in like a bigger pack that is based off of the Japanese ramen shop that is like super, super popularized. But it's like $30 for one pack. I still have never tried it. I don't know if it's gonna beat the Nissan Rao one that I like. That one's actually kind of hard to find. My brother-in-law told me that he can find it at freaking Costco. I think he's lying because he's never found it there ever again. But it's like the best ramen I ever had. So I got to work on my rating though. My ratings of it. I think it's gonna go. Noodles, how good the noodles themselves are. The broth or sauce, because it's not just like ramen, it's instant noodles. So it could be any kind of noodles. It could be like jajangmyeon. It could be like the Indomie ramens. I have a lot of Indomie ramens. I think Indomie ramens are fire, especially for the price. Very cheap, very good. Bad for your heart, but very delicious. You're definitely gonna do that one. And then like, well, yeah. The Indomie, any kind of ramen. So it's noodles, broth or sauce, and then like overall value. Because like Mi Mama is cheaper than some of the other ones, but it's also like it's not better than them, but for the price, granted, I mean, it used to be like $10 for the 18 pack or whatever. Now it's like way more, but it's still a better bang for buck than a lot of these other ones. Like some of these other ones are like one pack is like $3. That's absurd. Instant ramen is supposed to be cheap, especially here in the U.S. For the likes of like Maruchan, Top Ramen. I guess there's like Nissan, whatever. Or Nissin. Most of those are like very, very cheap, low par, like 25 cents. I mean, it's like 50 cents a bag now. Instant ramen is not even cheap food no more. It's not even a hood meal no more. That sucks. Not everybody can afford like top good tasting ramen no more. But definitely a series that I think I'm gonna start on the Tiki Taks and the YouTube shorts and whatnot. I just gotta be in the right mental space to actually do it. It's a lot of work. I think I'm gonna start a separate channel or a separate account to do that, and then like I'm gonna start posting clips on like a separate clips channel. I'm working on it slowly. We gonna get there. It just takes a little bit of work, a little bit of effort. Oops, that's good though. I like that. That's like a dessert that I can eat on a regular basis without like getting overly. It's not overly sweet neither. I like the custard. The phyllo bread can definitely work. If I had like real phyllo bread, it would probably taste 10 times better. But I don't think I failed. I don't think I failed at all. All right. Shoot, I think I need a haircut soon. Holy moly. My hair is definitely getting longer considering. I don't know what kind of haircut I need to do. I'm going to work on it. I'll figure out what kind of haircut I need. My hair is getting long. It's getting a little bit annoying. I'm looking like a chia pet. I don't want to look like a chia pet. But, all right. Hey, I stream a little bit longer than I usually do on Mondays. But, delicioso, Greek, Friday, I'll spin the wheel because I'm stupid and did not import the wheel to this one. Hopefully, it does not land on Vatican City. But we are Gucci. We good today. It was fun. I appreciate y'all coming through. I hope y'all have a wonderful night. It is not Monday, but hopefully the rest of y'all week be good too. Y'all have a good night. Bye. Boop, press the button.